Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No, that sounds like
That
nonsense.
sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds like
nonsense.
nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's
nonsense.
gonna sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
no.
Sounds like nonsense.
It's nonsensical.
And it sounds like this.
Y'all ready for that blood moon tonight?
I heard.
Is there a blood moon?
Yeah, eclipse.
What does that mean? It'll look red?
Yeah.
Neat. Yeah, I guess I am. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect. I just know when to expect it.
When is that?
It's like starts at like a little after 11 out here. Will last till 1.
So there's
But there's phases of it,
so
the
does
first
that start
part-
at 8 for us?
Yeah.
roughly.
Okay, cool.
Tonight.
I can stay up that late.
Well, we have a meteorologist in that community up there that's going to put on a show or whatever, a telescope thing.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's going to talk about all of it.
Wait, are you headed up to the lake after
I
this?
am not.
Oh, I was like, oh, shit.
No way.
That would be heavy.
I just got back.
Yeah, how was it?
It was nice. It was nice.
It's hot out there right now, dude. It's like summertime.
It was very hot.
Me and Courtney had a little e-bike day yesterday, cruising around.
Yeah.
I had my buddy Forrest. We've been trying to get together for a minute.
They were like two little kids. It was crazy.
We're big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's bigger. I think he's got me by like an inch, but I might have him by 10 pounds.
Oh, got it.
But I know we're a funny looking pair. All we had so much fun on the bikes. Though.
Oh my God! Did you guys have cowboy hats on?
No.
Oh, you should have, because then you guys would have looked like those two big fat twins in Guinness Book of World
Old
Records.
Guinness Book of World
The
Records.
old Guinness Book, you know,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
they're
The little tiny motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, he loved it.
Good.
Because I've been telling him, I was like, dude, just one day, one Saturday, because he has Saturdays off. I'm like, let's just go for a bike ride. So we've been trying to do that for a couple months, and it was beautiful out. We did our bike ride, and then me and Courtney jumped on the bike and went out.
Where'd you guys go?
Drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Nice bike ride.
Yeah, but I mean, no, we came down here. We rode our bikes down to the studio. He had never been over here. Hung out for a little bit. Took him to the speakeasy.
And if you're a first-time listener, these aren't just regular bikes; these are electric bikes.
Yeah, e-bikes.
Yes, they are.
There's some assistance happening here.
Oh yeah, and they are the Aventons, and we sold 2 more bikes.
That's
No
right,
way.
Aventton.
Seriously.
And then on
Small but
Friday
mighty.
night, we were at a restaurant having dinner. We rode our bikes over there, and a guy just, he was half in the bag. He's like, "What kind of bike is that? That looks awesome." I was like, "Do you want to try it?" And he's like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "I don't give a shit. Yeah, jump on, dude." And so he came back. He's like, "I'm buying 2 of these."
Well, then that's 4.
It's all it takes is a lap around the parking lot. And
Yeah.
you're like, "Holy
Yeah.
shit, this is fun."
Yeah.
But also like, dude, I wouldn't have walked around town really even yesterday. Maybe we do that, but like, it's so much more fun on the bike.
Yeah,
I
you
did
get
a few
nice little
miles.
breeze going on a
yeah,
hot day.
Exactly.
I probably did 5 miles or something like that, and I got a busted up knee.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
know.
good to move it and stuff.
And I told you this a long time ago on the podcast.
Yeah.
I had a buddy that said, "No, I do not want to." I said, "Why?" I will end up wanting to buy it, and I don't want to. I don't have money right now,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna find money to buy one. So no, thank you.
Yeah. So Forrest is like, I've been looking like on eBay and stuff to see if there's a one around. He's like, there are none because everyone fucking loves them.
Yeah.
Well, there's a woman's one for sale, but it's a medium size of our brand
Oh yeah.
on for sale in the valley.
Oh
so
really?
I can tag him in it.
Well, he's not medium sized, so
I know, but I mean,
yeah.
it could hold him through.
All right. Well, welcome to Sounds Like Nonsense podcast, everyone. I'm your host, Jeb. On the number 2s, we have Mr. Will.
Hello.
Sitting on couch is my beautiful cousin wife, Courtney. And
What?
then we have the illustrious Mr. Rally, the JR, the chef, Slick Big Dick, a.k.a. the convertible man, the great uncle, also known as Delicious J, the line stepper, a.k.a. Mr. Binky Toe, the Slithery D, Mr. His Terms, the leg man, the fish fucker, war cake, the blowhole, Mr. Livestream. He puts the hot in yoga. He's the key master of the kids' fault. Blew all the way through. I know he said some crazy shit, and he wants you to suck his fucking balls.
yeah.
But just know this: his ass is clean as whistle because he's also known as the thumber, and he loves our tattoo ideas. He's our own personal sex bomb. His name is Jeff.
Man, I think that needs to be reset every year. So every year it just starts fresh.
I have an idea for the beginning to change it up a
Well,
little bit.
there's some of them that I'm not willing to walk away from.
For those of you that are new to the podcast, what we do each week is we talk a lot of shit. We play a lot of music. We talk to people that surround themselves with music in the same exact way that we do. Yeah. With all of that being said, who's ready for some new fucking music?
I am.
This guy.
Courtney, who do we have this week?
This week we have the band Dungeon Days with their song The Ostrich. That's so funny. I was going to pick that one too, Jeb. The
Allegedly.
band Ginger with their song Under the Flag. And then we also have the Venomous Pinks with their song Apothecary Ailment. And we actually have an interview with Drea Doll.
Yeah, dude.
I might have said
Awesome.
that wrong, but
those young ladies are blowing the fuck up right now.
heck yeah.
I have some interesting questions.
Oh.
We'll see. We'll see, because some people I'm a little much for.
Yeah?
You know what I mean.
No, I know what you
I don't
mean.
wait until you guys hear the fake band segment this week.
Oh, boy.
Holy shit. I've been writing down some ideas. But this morning, trying to find the opposites, I could fucking not. I was thinking of the most gross shit that I could think of.
Really?
Good.
And everyone was a band. So I have about 12, 13 of them that are real, that I'm like, there's no fucking way that this is real. I'm not going to do that many because it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
But I'll save some of those. But I do have quite a few rad ones.
Well, we're looking forward to that.
You going to give us a little calendar
I
read?
was just going to tell you that I think we need to let everyone know what day it is.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a Sunday, May 15th, 2022. What I would like to point out is that I'm taking this read from a calendar, and it's a picture calendar. And this is, if you can, picture a whole bunch of flowers, red, pink, and orange, and even white.
Great start.
And I want you to think about this quote when I give it to you. I want you to take those flowers and imprint it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Imprint it into your head.
Imprint?
Imprint it.
Imprint it into your head.
Okay.
Or
no idea what you mean.
inbreed it into your head. I don't know. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is plenty for everyone, including me.
So I knew there was gonna be a little thing at the end.
So if you guys are out there
Yeah.
taking a look at a bouquet of flowers, it's a rough day. I was going to pick on you for stumbling.
Yeah,
Look at
know.
me.
Uh-huh.
If you're out there and you are imprinting this into your mind, just know that this, God bless it, there is plenty for everyone, including me.
Yeah, right.
That's
Right.
actually a really good one because it goes to the mentality of an abundance mentality versus what is the other one, Jeff? Like it's abundance and the opposite is
Easter famine.
yeah, and so just knowing that, hey, even like if you're a small business owner, there is so much work out there for everyone. You don't have to tear others down. There's enough for everyone.
I think another way of saying what Will read beautifully is get you some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's got some standouts for this week? Who wants to go first? Fourth. Will.
I went out and I took a pair of twins to go fishing at a fish derby. And
Little trout derby.
Trout derby, and it was a lot of fun, and they had a great time. It's just that they are 6-year-olds, and
Did you catch trout?
I have never in my life caught a fish
What?
so fast.
Oh.
Of course, we're all getting ready for the tournament. We went out on Friday. The tournament is on Saturday. I take a night crawler. It's a worm. I throw it in. I am not lying. I swear to you, in seconds, not minute, I was hooked up to about a 2.5-pound catfish. All the kids that I was with just were like, this is amazing. I can't believe it. We're going to win.
Yeah.
And, of course, it was the Friday of. Now, the next day we went out. We went back to the same place, and I did catch a small fish. And these little kitty cats, these kids, said, we're going to win the tournament. Clearly they weren't. And then they got...
You never know.
Okay.
I like the enthusiasm.
Oh, well, I didn't even think I was going to catch a fish. I didn't even, like, that was, and I caught the fish, and then the kids are supposed to land the fish, which they did. They landed it. So they got a good experience, and they ended up not winning, and boy, was that a huge defunkle.
Was it really?
I thought we were going to
Were they
Dude.
close and they had an
Not
argument?
no, not even close.
We got screwed over by the judges?
No,
or-
no, guys. We stomped on it to make it 12 inches long. Okay, it was itty bitty.
Hey,
but-
losing builds character. You
Yeah,
need
that's
to lose.
what we said,
Exactly.
and they didn't. And I think they had trophies for everyone.
Hate that.
They didn't give it away because I think somebody vetoed it or something.
Because all the kids had a bad attitude about it.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw a game of fucking musical chairs when Riley was little. Every kid that lost, there's only one winner. 30 kids.
yeah. Mhm.
29 kids cried.
Yeah.
I was like, this is musical chairs, you fucking pussies. I was pissed by the end. And there were people that were coddling their kids. I was like, this. When Fred went up to do it and she started crying, I was like, you suck that shit up right now.
I'm gonna say a couple of those kids were crying just because they're competitive. They wanted
No.
to win that bad.
No, man, they're just pussies. I can't fucking
I-
believe it. Dude, you're gonna
Two
cry
of
over
them
losing
were
a fishing
competitive.
tournament. Get the fuck out of here. Not the shit on your friends, kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
So many ways,
Many ways.
I gave them the best tournament I could possibly give them. We had a
Yeah.
great time, and they
Yeah.
had a great time. And yes, they obviously. I don't know why I can't speak, so please excuse me. They obviously have to get a realization of why losing is
It's
true
important.
to life.
Yeah, it's important. Like you have to and that's the one thing that a lot of even adults have issues with. It's like, you start something and you're not good at it right away. I feel like our society is so like, oh no, you need to be good quick, and that's not the way that the world works. You need to fail a lot in order to steer you in the right direction. So I think it's good that, they lost and they're going to, learn
They're
from
gonna be
it.
better people.
And
for it.
by the way, they caught a fish. They weren't skunked. That's
Right,
what
yeah.
I had
Right,
to
that's
teach
the
them.
thing,
I had
yeah,
to teach
like-
them. You guys didn't. You got a feeling of catching it because we had their twins, so they get a little bit, and then
Yeah.
the other
Oh,
one gets
yes,
a little
yes,
bit.
yes.
Wow, I didn't realize that. Whatever one gets, the other one has to have it.
Oh,
And they're
Yeah.
boy and girl.
yeah.
So
yeah.
it's not like you could share a Barbie doll. Well, that still
You
went
could.
that went to work.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
way.
But
But still, yeah, that sucks.
Oh God. And then
Yeah.
she loves pink, so he didn't bring his sweater, so he has to wear his sister's pink sweater.
right.
Which I don't understand why pink is so
Right.
girly, but I think
And for
the
those
Romans.
who can't see us, I am actually wearing a pink shirt today.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
you are.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah.
And then I
By
told
choice.
Exactly.
I'll be real quick and I'll be done. I have a Wrangler shirt, and a Wrangler shirt is a cowboy-orientated brand.
Yep.
It's like, men, we eat beef and we fuck cows or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what that means.
I don't know.
Hey,
Anyway,
hit up
Soon to be
Wrangler?
sponsors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hit them up.
yeah,
We're
so
regular. We fuck cows.
anyway, so it's very manly oriented, and I have a pink Wrangler shirt,
Yeah.
and it's pink. Okay, it's not that
Oh.
or a oosh beep. A buddy of mine said, "No, it's not. It's salmon.
Yeah.
Like you got to cover it up because pink's apparently effeminate."
No.
And no, Wrangler wouldn't have put it out if it didn't think pink was. I don't know where I'm going with this.
That's the one
I
thing
have pink.
that I really like about where we're going is why does one color mean anything? You know what I mean? Like, let's just take away the meaning behind all of that and just be like, no, I like that color because it's a cool color.
Yeah. I mean, this is somewhat on the same topic. A comedian said, I don't care if you're gay or whatever. He's like, I just want my flag back. Why am I not allowed to have a flag without being gay?
Oh, wait. I thought I saw the person who created or made that flag. Oh, man. They were just honored last month or something like that.
There's a great meme going around, the Blue Lives Matter stickers that everyone has. They're like, oh, they have the unfinished gay flag. Help them out. Fill in the thing when you see their cars
yeah,
and
I
fill
did
in the
see
other
that,
colors.
yeah.
Bring Sharpies with you.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. Courtney, you got some standouts?
Yeah, so it was not this week, but last week we went to the Ron White show.
Yep. With
and-
Mr. Will Ridge.
And another couple. And I just have to say, we had the best time. Probably on the ride home was the
Really?
best time. Oh my gosh. I have quotes from the car.
Shit.
Because I don't remember
I was
anything.
blacking out for sure.
So Jeb said, I feel like I just exercised. He said, and that was after laughing.
Oh, because I laughed so hard?
Yep.
I
And
remember
then-
him wanting to eat elephant ears.
Yeah, dude. I
Oh
was trying
man,
to-
yeah. He wanted fair food, but
I don't know why they didn't have fair food. It seemed like the place to have some churros.
and then Will Ridge said, if I wrenched your Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
no.
She's done cracked herself
I
up.
can't remember.
It wasn't me cracking
It
myself
was
up.
Will. We're not being specific.
Oh,
It
that's
could
right.
be any Will.
Right. If I rinsed your mouth out with hydrogen peroxide, it would be foamy. I don't even know who you were talking to. I can't remember, but that was a good one.
That's some dirty mouth right there.
That's a dirty mouth.
That's a nice line.
That's a
for
good
her.
line. But it would be.
It would be.
Yeah, I'll rinse your mouth out. It'll be foamy. What a good comeback.
But Ron White was disappointing, man.
Ron
I-
White was great.
Didn't think so.
Yeah.
Ron White was great. He just recycled a little bit, and I
A lot of it.
was just not in the proper attire for that event to hear recycled because I listened to him a lot.
Right. Yeah,
Were you
he
wearing
did.
your pink Wrangler? I mean, salmon.
Yes, I was wearing my but I didn't have
I don't
enough
think you had
clothing.
shoes on,
He
did you?
wore. Okay, so
I'm an
here's the
idiot.
thing. It is an outdoor venue,
Okay.
and Stacy said, "Well, are you gonna wear shorts to this? Are you sure?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm good." And then
Sandals.
Yeah. So he wore, but you put on like a long sleeve shirt at least.
Yeah, I
right?
did that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
No, but Will left in the middle of it.
he did.
I had to. I had to go inside somewhere. I had to go into the bathroom,
Yeah? Is that where you went and hid?
which
That
was
happens.
I had to just a couple of times, but I didn't want people thinking I was parading for sex or something, you know, or
I thought you were going to
soliciting.
say, like, and they're doing drugs. You're like, no, parading.
No, soliciting. I
Yeah,
mean,
you just got a wide stance. We all know that.
but
Have you run into that problem at other comedy shows?
uh,
I guess when you're hanging out in there a long time, people are like, "Huh?"
well, yeah. I mean, I had to get hot water
Is
in my
that
hands.
going on at comedy shows?
I have no idea.
I didn't know.
I
didn't
don't
know.
know. It's just, I mean,
That would be funny.
It's
I
funny
don't
to
know if
talk
that's
about.
part of the
Oh.
whole evening.
Dude,
So it got really cold.
it got
Yeah.
super cold, and
Oh
so
my
I don't
goodness,
follow
how
Ron White.
cold?
It was pretty cold.
Like 60.
No, it was like in the 50s. It was in the 50s. But like I don't follow him very often, so like I hadn't heard a lot of the stuff because I don't follow him closely.
And that's funny.
So it was great.
He riffed for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
And-
the rest was recycled shit.
And
for,
he said that
Come
this
on,
was
bro.
going to be his last tour, so that was cool to see.
when he's like, what story do you want to hear? And people
Yeah.
are just yelling out story. You're like, come
But
on, dude.
some people-
Tickets were not cheap for that shit.
See, some people do that. Like my aunt loves Brian Regan.
Right.
And he'll go on and he'll be like, "What do you want to hear?" And they'll want to hear the same jokes.
I don't
I
understand
don't
that.
get that.
I
That's kind of
don't
like
get
a
that.
thing.
Not for comedy.
No.
Musicians, yes.
Yeah.
Comedy, no, man. And I get, like, we've been to a lot of comedy shows. So, like Bill Burr, he comes to this one venue in town. We see him hilarious. The next year, we see him at the same one. Half of it, because he does an hour, 30 minutes is all new stuff. And then the other half hour was from last year. And I was like, a little disappointed in that. I get it, because you're trying to build back up. But also, fuck that. I could have just left. I already knew it. You know, I'm like, I already know this. And I think he had that special out, too, by then. You know, like, it was...
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
we saw it on TV too. I don't know. Comedy's it's a hard racket, but if you're getting over $100 a ticket, write something.
Well, also, our friend, the other couple who went with us, she bought tickets on like an online. I thought it was StubHub, but I don't think it is.
No.
She bought tickets ahead of time, and they did not see them at the box office. So she had to buy brand new tickets right there. We were all so it was like she got scammed. I hope that her credit card company gets it back for her because so just make sure that when you are buying tickets, you're buying through a reputable place. Because and
We're
the
out of
tickets-
town too. Like if it was sold out, they would have been fucked.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like we made this whole big effort.
We would have all had to probably leave because that's,
Yeah.
And then the other thing,
Would we have?
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe girls could have gone.
whatever.
Me and Bill
man.
could have still gone and hid in the bathroom together.
But anyways, just make sure that you have a reputable place that you buy your tickets from.
What else happened for you, Courtney? Anything?
Public service announcement.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I
well,
can't remember.
Well, then we can go to Jeff for some standouts.
Yeah.
Went and saw Brian Jonestown Massacre on Tuesday. They were good. It was a B.
Yeah.
Got a little weird. The singer started getting lectury and
Ooh.
preachy and threatened to be done. But he does this so much. He does it so frequently. You wonder if it's a shtick. But I was talking to another friend a couple days later who was also at the show, and he'd said that His friend saw them in Asheville. Woo! Bless you.
Bless
Yeah, that was a good
you.
one.
Sorry, guys.
His friend saw them in Asheville 2 nights before, and it was just a total shit show. So
Oh.
this was like just arguing on stage the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
But that's what can happen when you see Brian Jonestown.
Right.
This coming week, I was supposed to have 3 concerts, but the Foo Fighters are not touring, and we all understand why, and that's a
yeah.
huge bummer.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna see Kiss on Tuesday. I'm gonna see Paul McCartney on Saturday.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
You are going for it.
Going
Good job.
hard.
Well, Kiss is a makeup date.
Oh, that's
and,
right. That's right.
Yeah, I just got the Foo a long time out, and then Paul McCartney. It's like, yeah, how can you not?
Will they reimburse you on the Foo?
Do what now?
Will they give you another date for the Foo Fighters, or will they reimburse you?
I don't know what they're. Yeah, everything's already been reimbursed.
Oh.
Okay.
You got to think that they're going to keep going. They'll find someone to.
Yeah, but they need time to grieve because that
Oh,
was
I
their
don't think
brother in arms for a long time.
Yeah. I think that there's a lot of money on that train, and to stop it would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, at a certain point too, like they're all.
I'm pretty sure Dave's pretty squared up.
I think they're all pretty okay.
I think it's pressure from outside sources is
I
more like what I
understand.
meant.
Well,
like
yes.
everyone's gonna be like, all right, so
Yeah, that makes
But-
it's been a year. I don't know.
He's done his own thing his whole career.
Right.
Fair. That's why they're so rad. Or
Yeah.
and he's so rad.
I don't know if he's
Even
gonna-
though I'm not a super fan of their music at all, they're fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Going to stand on stage and watch them, I was like, oh, this is a whole different level of everything that I've ever known.
Professionalism, like
Everything in my
everything,
whole
yeah.
life I've ever known. And you can't help but respect everything that they do. And if you don't, you're dumb. I don't know.
Yeah.
So at one point, Brian Jonestown, they have 3 guitars, a keyboard player, bass, drums, and a tambourine player.
Jesus.
Uh,
Sounds like a fucking nightmare.
the keyboard player was playing guitar. There was three 12-string guitars going.
Fuck that, man. I'm out.
At
3?
the
That's a
at the
lot.
end of it, the guitar techs come out for the last song, which is like this 10-minute jam, which was really awesome, and I wish there was a couple more of those. They were going 6 guitars deep.
That makes me sick to my stomach. A 10-minute long 6-guitar jam. Fucking shoot me. I'd hide in the bathroom. Fucking know it. You're like, where's Jeff? I'm looking for churros.
You probably find him out there in the parking lot.
See? I don't know.
Did Billy Bragg play with them?
I
Does
do
that
not
sound
know.
familiar or not?
I know the name, but I don't know why. But I don't think it's
All right. Yeah.
has anything to do with the Jonestown.
Okay.
But you got
and then just
Oh.
final update, just because we have discussed this multiple times over the last just less than a year. Somebody has put down a deposit and signed a lease on.
and then I'll mark that note off. There we go.
Yay! Congratulations.
Gonna make some of that money
Well-
back. Go to concerts.
Right? Yeah, right. Yeah. Because I'm. Oh, and I just. Who did I buy tickets for? Lyle Lovett and Jim Jeffries.
Oh, dude. I see Jim Jeffries.
Yeah.
Fucked up. I had Jim Jeffries or Dice, and we went to Dice.
I know. So
We
sad.
talked about that on here.
It wasn't.
That was a
It wasn't
horrible
great.
decision.
It wasn't.
Oh.
This will be my 3rd time seeing Jim Jeffries.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, he's awesome.
I'm gonna see Chris Rock in June.
Ooh.
Good
I got
God.
Christopher tickets.
But you're in
And-
such a prime location for all those things. They
Everyone's
come
coming
right
through.
around you. So that's awesome.
They come through,
Yeah.
or Charlotte, or Atlanta.
You must not have any children or anything, because you have
That's
so
true.
many.
Not that he knows of.
Yeah.
I do not, and it is convertible season. So.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, you get to go out with all these concert dates. I'm happy for you to
That's
be.
That's awesome.
We're gonna need reports back for all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now that COVID's done, man, it's time to get it.
Yeah. So
Well,
that's
it's
it for
not
me.
done, but-
All
Yeah,
right.
but what you got?
I have 13 things.
Ah,
There
shit.
you go.
I'm going to go through these quick. Let's see. How should I start this? Let's start with the mini punk of the week. I don't know if this really counts as punk of the week, but this is definitely a news update. Norm Macdonald died
Yes.
not too long ago.
Correct.
Norm Macdonald is fucking hilarious.
Oh, I heard this. Yeah, go on.
So I tried to go through and find like some clips of him being an asshole. They're too long to play.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably not too hard to find.
There's so many, and I could not decide. So I'm not gonna do it. Just go out there and YouTube it, and you'll find it. But what is really awesome, he found out he had cancer in 2012. He didn't tell anyone. During the height of COVID, he had to go get a surgery, and he had an hour's worth of material. that he had written, and he had to go do this big gnarly surgery. Wasn't sure if he was going to make it out of it.
Right.
So what he did is he recorded in secret his hour special to be released upon his death.
What?
Yeah, I heard this.
He pulls out of that surgery, but then does wind up dying a year later. So he had it literally in his fucking closet, this fucking tape. And Netflix is going to go ahead and release his his special. What is it called? Nothing Special. I just thought, like, what a punk rock fucking move to, like, pre-record a special just in case you die.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see what that would entail. So I thought that was pretty punk rock. I don't know if it counts as punk of the week, but I think it's rad.
Yeah.
Riot Fest announced their lineup this week.
Explain to me, Riot Fest.
Riot Fest Chicago.
Oh,
we
that's
talked about it a lot.
Well,
Operation Ivy is not on it.
Oh.
Wait, just if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Riots in Chicago. What's the one in Canada?
That's the Pooza Fest.
And what's the one in Germany?
That's
Austria
Spam Fest.
is spam.
So, which is interesting, Spam Fest, Spam Records. It has our guest today, Venomous Pinks, on it, and they're also playing the Pooza Fest.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at all that information I just had on top of my head. Okay, so you guys want to hear some of the lineup for Riot Fest?
Sure.
Yeah.
Who do you think is on there? You guys know already?
Hootie and the Blowfish?
No.
Good guess. So the top three, My Chemical Romance. Why? I have no fucking idea why. The original Misfits, of course, but they did that already. I'm like, eh. And then Jeff's favorite, Nine Inch Nails.
Nice.
Those are the three headliners. I thought, you know, I don't know. I thought because they're known for like bringing people back, you know.
Together. Yeah. I don't know.
I had some hopes for Operation Ivy this year.
Yeah.
But,
well, everyone did.
but then we got this lineup. This kind of kills me. Well, whatever. You guys can look on it yourself. But Saturday, the Misfits are headlining. Right before them, Yellow Card.
What?
Right before them, Bauhaus.
Ooh.
What the fuck? Like, you're gonna put Bauhaus before Yellow Card, and then right before Bauhaus, Sunny Day Real Estate.
What?
Wow.
That's our boy Nate from Foo Fighters.
Oh my.
Right before
gosh.
them, Bad Religion. What a fucking, and then whatever. There's a shitload of Fears on that day. 7 Seconds. War on Women's playing that day. Bridge City Sinners. Thick, who we saw on the Salty Dog Cruise, they're playing that day. But yeah, dude, fucking, you're gonna go see Bad Religion, Sunny Day Real Estate, followed by Bauhaus, then Yellow Card. I don't see how Yellow Card
Actually, it
gets
would be
spot.
Bauhaus before.
Right,
But I
but
know what
Well,
you're saying.
it just
I know what
goes
you mean.
to popularity, like who,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
I am fucking shocked by that.
you know,
That's
it
a
is what it
weird. That's
is.
a weird one. And then you
Put on
got
a festival.
yeah, Ice Cube, Jimmy Eat World, etc. That's on the next day and whatever. So it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's definitely not something that I am super fired up on. But what am I fired up on, Courtney?
I don't know the name of it. It's like something,
Oh,
but it's
your
in
poop scavenger hunt.
Dominican Republic.
Yeah, the Pooh Scavenger Hunt.
Yeah.
Don't think I fucking forgot about that. No, I'm working on it.
That's exactly why I'm asking.
No, I'm not gonna say in case people are listening, because
Get on it.
I'm
Jeb,
yeah.
nobody's listening. So
I don't care. Certain people can hear, certain people cannot. And yeah.
Did you want me to say the name of it?
Yeah, what is the name?
Destination Chaos
Destination Chaos.
in Dominican Republic.
Yeah, so the Stern brothers throw punk rock bowling every year, Sean and Mark. They have Mark has split ways for whatever reason, so he's not a part of the punk rock bowling, and that's not going to happen until March of next year, or May of next year when it normally is. But in end of January to February, for one full week, Mark Stern is doing a big thing in Dominican Republic, all inclusive.
really.
And the last day is on my birthday.
On my birthday.
Oh wow! So are you gonna go?
Yes.
I think I'm going to that, man.
I already looked up tickets.
Yeah,
We're gonna
start
start
putting back
saving.
money now for that. I think that would be awesome.
Forgive me for my geography.
I had to look
we
it
had
up
to look
too.
it up,
Okay, could
We-
you tell me?
Yeah.
It shares the same island as Haiti. So it's
Okay.
by Cuba, and Jamaica
Jamaica.
is right below it,
Yep.
and Puerto
Okay.
Rico is right off to the side. You know,
Okay, so Mediterranean.
Atlantic.
Puerto
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
51st state. Shout out.
Yeah. So it looks awesome.
Oh,
I don't know. They have no band announced yet, but I'm like, yeah.
Well, but we were talking to somebody
Okay.
yesterday, and we're like, even if all of the bands sucked, which is not going to happen, you're on an island that you've never been to for 7 days.
Most
Aw,
people that
so
go to these
sad.
punk rock bowlings and the Salty Dog Cruise and stuff, everyone's very like-minded.
Right.
So it's always, you know, you're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like the bands, I've seen a bunch. I've seen them all. I'm spoiled, you know, for the most part, you know. I haven't seen Go-Go Bordello.
Ooh, I really
wouldn't have
wanna
passed
see
on
them.
that this week, Jeff,
I
like
know.
you did, but, you know. I don't know. I did pass on Agent Orange last night.
We did,
Well,
yeah.
Courtney made me
Yeah.
pass on it, but same.
I
Where were they
did not
playing?
make you pass.
Right up north here, Pismo.
I would like to know how many times you've seen Agent Orange. I would like to, not even play, like, with playing and just going and seeing them.
Yeah, I was like, I can't even
together.
think of how many times I've played
Yes.
with them.
Okay, so,
It's like probably 25,
right.
30 times.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have to stay home
Bud
tonight.
Steins, you know, I don't know.
You have to stay home tonight, Jeb.
I did.
And I didn't even say
But
that.
then I wound up
just said-
passing out on the couch at like 8:30.
Yeah, I was not going. That's what I said.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Dolly Parton was still in it, even though she said she didn't want to. Thoughts?
Well,
Oh, they're still inducting her.
yeah.
They did it. They were like, "Yep, too bad. I don't care if you don't want in. You're Dolly
Yeah.
fucking Parton. You're in."
Yeah, I mean, it's just interesting to, like, when you start getting into, like, the nuances of, like, what is rock and roll, you know, because I think Eminem was inducted, you
Yeah.
know, so it's like,
Yeah,
what?
but I think rock and roll. Sorry to interrupt you, Courtney.
Yeah,
I
no.
think rock and roll is like.
I think rock and roll. Sorry to interrupt you.
He just.
I knew he was doing that.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
I think
Oh,
rock and roll
well.
is like punk of the week. For instance,
Yeah.
Dolly Parton's a motherfucking badass.
Yes.
Excuse me, badass person. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Who has done so much for people, and Eminem's a bad motherfucker. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So people that are kind of like this rebelliousness.
Well, they have the rock and roll spirit.
The
Like,
rock and
that's
roll
the thing.
spirit.
It's like they're
Yeah.
doing that in their own genre, and it's the same exact thing as, like, what is punk rock?
Right.
Because one of the things that happened to me is that I did a photo branding shoot in Venice, because that's where my photographer was like, "Hey, let's go to Venice." I was like, "Okay." And so we were doing pictures, like, in front of people, and I was like, "Courtney, just get over it. You're never gonna see these people again."
Yeah.
And we're on the bougiest section of Venice Beach. It's totally just really hipster, all the things. And I'm taking a picture in front of people, and then I see this punk rocker in brand new gear, right? Like, brand new mohawk, the whole thing. And he's shitting on me. Like, I hear him shitting on me. He's like, and then I see shit like that, and I'm like, oh. And I'm like,
'Cause
go
Courtney's
fuck
wearing,
yourself.
Like a punk rock T-shirt.
Go fuck yourself, first of all. And then it's just, but it is really like, what is punk rock? Because that guy had no idea who I was. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I've been listening to
You
punk
didn't
rock
know your
since I was
street cred.
15 years old. You know what I mean? And, like, so, you know, fuck
You're like,
off.
do I need to call up Trevor Keith right now and have him talk to
No,
you?
not even like that. But it just is like, but also, like, when he was, like, talking shit, I was like, who are you? And your
Well, your
hot
punk
topic.
rockness just immediately like, go fuck yourself.
Well, that, yes. But, like,
And how old was this person?
he was, like, probably, like, 35 or something
Oh,
of that nature.
okay,
You know?
okay. If
You
you,
know?
said 15, I'm a lot more understanding. But if
Yeah.
He's old
you're
enough to know better.
Yeah. So, but
suck her balls.
But just to say, like, you really, like, what does it really mean to be rock and roll? What does it really mean to be punk rock? It's, you know.
I'm not ever answering that fucking
Exactly.
question.
It's
You guys
just so-
fucking
They
fight
may
amongst
have
yourselves.
mislabeled the building. It should have just been the Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
The
And I
American
think that's
Music Hall of Fame.
exactly
Because they have Motown in there.
right.
Yes, it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Ultimately, it's just an honor. If Dolly,
Yeah.
is saying, not for me, cool.
Yeah.
Them honoring her, cool. She should be honored. Let's celebrate
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Has she ever been? She's on the Grand Old Opry thing, right?
yeah.
Like, I mean,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I would
Okay.
have to imagine.
Yes.
Oh no, many times. Now
Okay.
I'm just realized I got a brand new record company name.
What?
Sucker Balls.
Sucker balls?
That's great.
Well, yeah. Wait till
Speaking
you hear
of
these fucking
records and
fake.
Courtney,
Yeah.
Courtney, how is your wedding song coming along?
Yeah.
Because there was a guarantee.
I heard it.
I said
I
that I would
just
write
listen.
one.
I
One
final
week?
update. The basement is done. I thought I had like 40 minutes to go. It ended up being like 5 hours and 40
No.
minutes. 'Cause I had to scrape plastic off the floor, listening to just sounds like nonsense podcast for about 5 hours yesterday.
Nice.
I'm
So I got
sorry.
questions for all of you.
Nice,
Yeah,
because now I
me
do
too.
that too when I have to be like, what is the retraction? You
Yeah,
know, like-
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. So I know we're running a little bit late here, so I'm gonna fire these off. We can discuss after our first song. I want to say fuck you, Riley, for stealing my socks all the time. Just want that to be on record. I didn't have any fucking socks all week. I didn't take them. And I was like, make a bet. 1 full day of work, 8 hours, for free if I go into your room and find 1 sock. Just hold on.
He wouldn't take
5
the bet.
pairs of socks. He
5?
found.
Wow.
He didn't take the bet because he knew.
I only have 10 pairs of socks. He had half of my socks in there.
Wow.
And I
Now,
bet
just
you
hold
dude-
on now.
Yes.
That's so funny.
He really did that.
Now, just hold on.
Wait.
Let's just hold on now there now.
Stop. Fuck you. Stop taking my socks. And they were under his bed. And I was like, you better not be fucking jizzing in my socks, dude.
Oh.
He goes, that's gross. And I'm like, yeah, it is. I was like, if
Wow.
you jizzed in my socks,
This
we're going to
is-
have a fucking serious
This
issue.
is not okay
You
to
need
be.
to get like an orange pair of socks that just kind of leave him at his door. Go, these are for you.
Just the warning.
Get out of my shit.
Good thing you don't have black socks.
Ugh, the whole thing. I want to do this real quick.
Oh, geez.
Oh no.
All right, you guys. So I'm going to spare you from the one from last night because it was fucked up. But
Thank
here's one, and this one I already told to Courtney, so she does know this. I typically hold them back, but here we go. The world is going to end. We're beachside Santa Barbara, and we are the only ones that have to stop it. So we see pink parrots high up in the tree.
Right.
We have to flag it down by waving an empty beer carton at it. It sees us and laughs and says something like, all right, fine. And it pukes out a dead goat. We take the goat and we start dissecting it to find out how to stop the countdown. The clock is ticking and we have to hurry. Somehow we find out that the only way to stop the world from ending is to find a Zoltar machine and get our future ticket thingy.
Wow. Thingy. Was that part of the dream? The thingy?
What's
Okay,
a
go ahead.
Zoltar machine?
From
Oh.
Big, Tom Hanks, the Zoltar machine, it gives you your fortune. So I had to get that ticket, and on that ticket, you figure out if you can stop it, I guess. I don't know. We find one down at the beach, and we stop it, and everyone is super stoked. So my dad makes everyone bacon and egg sandos, but he purposely put onion on all of them.
Oh.
I was livid, and I spit in his drink to get back at him.
Wow.
And I threw a big hissy fit about it because he fucking did it on purpose. And he was
Should've
pretending
jerked
like
off
he
in his
didn't.
sock.
And it was pissing me off, and then I woke up.
Wow.
Dissect that one, motherfuckers.
I guess some onion issues. Some onion and daddy issues.
For sure, yeah.
Well, we know
Wow.
about the onions, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Your dad
They
used to
suck.
put stuff in. Your dad used to put onions in your food.
Yeah, this is like a full fucking, like right on top of the egg sandwich, just a full fucking onion. Bah.
Wow.
Raw. Yeah, what a dick. All right, thanks, Dad.
Wow.
So this week, the Mars rover caught a fucking door on Mars.
Yeah, but is that 100%?
No, like everyone is saying no,
Yeah.
but look at this photo.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, but it could be.
Look at
faked.
that. That is wild.
That's pretty good.
On Mars.
Wow, with a nice little cover out.
Right? I
in
know.
front of it too.
Well, you don't want
Maybe
to
it's
get
a
wet.
club. Maybe it's their club. Like,
Little
they're
speakeasy.
Protect you
yeah.
from the acid rain.
exactly.
I suggest looking at the photo because it looks, first glance I was like, no fucking way, but they're like, oh no, a rock fell out, whatever. So
Right.
but anyway, I'm going speed ones here. Kids in the Hall.
Love 'em.
Boom, it's out.
right.
New
It
season.
No way.
It is.
First fucking season.
It's gonna be shit.
Nope.
It's
First
not.
scene, full male nudity, jumping up and down, super fucking hilarious. If
Oh,
you like
really?
Kids in the Hall, they're bringing it just the way they
And
always have.
it's really throwback. Like the original, like they did the original like theme music and everything. They just changed the clips, obviously, because they're not young anymore. So it
was,
holds up.
It was rad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First, I've only seen the first one so far, but it was awesome. I saw a clip. I just want to bring everyone's attention to this. This down in Miami, down in the harbor, they rent out yachts and stuff. People go on parties and stuff. There's this video going around, like there was like a graduation or something, and the whole front of the boat is covered in balloons. Right? If you can imagine the whole
Right.
fucking front of it, and these people just popping them, just stabbing them, letting them go into the harbor. All the fucking plastic.
Oh,
It is fucking infuriating. And yeah, see that video, go down that rabbit hole of comment section on the internet.
can't the yacht get in trouble for those kind of things?
Well,
I think
so
that they're very
this is what is happening. Like the yacht company
Right.
and then the event planner
right.
that rented it and everything. Everyone's pointing fingers when I first saw the thing, and like there's lawsuits being threatened and defamation and all. But clearly, whoever those people work for, need to go to fucking jail or something. It is so
Or
blatant.
get fined.
Just like they should be fucked is what they should get totally fucked.
Because this is gonna do damage to the turtles.
Everything. I mean, it's dude. It's just like throwing. Imagine seeing someone on a
turtles
fucking
do
yacht
matter.
just dumping their trash can over the side is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, fuck them. So I just wanted to say that. I went to El Bronx on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Went down with Mr. Benny Ranks and my friend Dave, who plays drums in the Lost Cause with me. Got out of control, full Webby.
How was it?
It was awesome. You know, Dave, I hope you're hearing this. He knows.
Yeah.
He apologized on Tuesday. He's like, I may have went too big. And I was like, no, you went the right amount of big.
Right.
He doesn't get to go out as much as the rest of us. He's got a young family, etc. So this is one for him. It was fucking hilarious.
Webalon.
Just full of Webby.
So he should have maybe taken it down 40%.
Yeah.
He could have taken it down a little bit more. Now.
Okay.
It was maybe like 55% down. I was like, oh, we thought he got kicked out. Right. So I'm like, I was like, he got kicked out. And I was like, fuck it, man. Because I kept doing the thing. And I was like, okay, I'm done babysitting. I'm seeing him. Right. I came all the way down here, San Diego. I want to see the band.
Right.
Right after the show, we go outside and we're looking for him. Like, where the fuck is this guy? And he calls me. He's like, where the fuck are you? And I was like, we're looking for you. And he goes, I'm backstage.
Oh my God.
As they're playing, he's back there and he's slapping Handsome Keith in the back of the legs. Yeah, Webby! Screaming. I'm like, oh, keep your hands to yourself.
Can you
Yes.
explain Webby, what that means?
I have no idea what it means.
But that's what he was saying all
It
weekend.
was like, he went to the bathroom once and Ben goes, does he have Tourette's? So we got full Webby at Bronx. Thank you very much, Handsome Keith, for the good time.
And that was at the Belly Up, correct?
Belly Up Club in Solana.
Okay.
Solana?
I was
don't know
listening
how to
to an interview with the guy, Margaritaville guy.
say it. Jimmy Buffett.
He played at the Belly Up the first show back from COVID.
Really? It's a
Wow.
cool venue. It's really cool. You got a big like fake shark and everything. I don't know. It was a rad spot.
Long drive.
Long drive, a lot of driving. While on that drive, My Favorite Murder is a great podcast. I
Sure.
listen to it all the time. They have this thing that none of you guys are going to know this one. And back in,
Go on.
let's see, 67, there was let me see if I have it. Yeah, 1967, this teacher at a high school decided to do an experiment to show kids how they could be Nazis. Because he was trying to explain World War II, and everyone's going, how could the people go along with this and whatever? And he thought of a way to do it. Within 3 days, he had this thing that he started called the third wave. And he had all the kids in line. By the 5th day, it was so out of line, the whole high school was ready to overthrow the fucking government.
Holy shit.
He had to talk to, it is an insane story.
What?
Really?
It gives me goosebumps talking about it now because the way he did it was so like in your face and deliberate.
Right.
And everyone immediately fell in line. Within day 2, you're like, all these things happen. They're like, day 2. And I'm like, day 2?
Really?
By day 3, it blows your fucking mind. These kids are
You got to
doing...
give us the more details.
I
No,
mean,
you
like,
got to
with the
listen
name-
to the episode.
That's what I mean.
yeah,
that-
so My Favorite Murder, you can find it, let's see.
What would that
I
be?
mean-
Timeline.com has it, 1967 classroom experience, prove how easy it was for Americans to become Nazis.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll give you a little synopsis, as Will would say. 1967, Ron Jones, 25-year-old social studies teacher in Palo Alto, California, set out to teach his 10th grade students about events leading up to the Holocaust. He found that many of them couldn't get over the question of how ordinary Germans had been coerced into complicity with the regime. We're going to do an experiment, a non-threatening experiment. He thought it would only last a day. When we arrived the following day, the students were already sitting bolt right up in their desks. "Good morning, Mr. Jones," they said in unison. Oh my gosh, he gasped.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I don't want to get into the whole
No,
thing because we're
just
running
go-
late for time, but
go.
find this on My Favorite Murder. They explain it beautifully, and they go through it. It is wild. They have some of the old students from then come on and talk about, because the students, like, they were devastated.
Really?
Because they've been tricked, and they were, like, so... It's wild.
I'm gonna take a
Please
look.
go
They
check
wanted
that one
to
out.
They wanted to see it through, and then
Yeah,
they found out they were
yeah,
tricked.
and then when they found out they were tricked, and then they could see the light of what happened, they were like, "Holy shit!" Like
It's scary.
It's wild. It is wild. Highly recommend that.
The Stanford Prison Experiment on Netflix is kind of very similar to that as well.
Okay.
All right. I got a couple little family updates. My grandma is not using their pistol holder.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I talked to my mom today. She said that she said she doesn't like it because she wants to have the pistol in her hand so she's ready to go.
Got to be at the ready.
That's it. Because my mom says she also has like a little pouch on the front of the walker. And she's like, but at least put it in a pouch. She goes, fuck no. I need it in my hand in case some shit goes down.
She won't.
Has shit had to go down, or has shit gone down?
Only in her mind. Only when she shot through the
Okay.
door and whatever. My mom has had to start bathing her. This is an overshare. But here's why. So she had a little turd.
Uh-huh.
And my mom was
Come
talking about it.
on.
And she's like, well, it wasn't even a turd. It was just a Ted.
It was just a Ted.
Just a Ted. And she kept calling it. She's like, she got that little Ted. And I'm like, you got to stop fucking calling this poop Ted. Hi, Ted.
Who's Ted?
He's a friend of mine.
Oh.
But it also is a little poop. You can have a full turd or you can have a Ted, I guess. I didn't know that was a thing.
Okay.
We had mentioned with your collecting things, Will.
Yeah.
I said my mom has original Barbies.
Ooh, wow.
That's what I called her about earlier today to be like, hey, do you still have those Barbies? She goes, oh, I threw them away.
Oh, God.
Just
of
like a
course.
week ago. And I'm like, what? And
Oh.
she's
You
like,
threw the Barbies I used to play with away. What?
I never did, but she's
of
like,
course
oh, wait,
not.
she went out into the garage and she found them. The original Barbie, she has two of them. They're worth around $8,000 to $27,000.
Yeah. She has two of them.
She has two of them that are not in good shape. But I was like, fuck, if you can even get $1,000
Right?
or $100 for it, like
Something.
$8,000 a piece for those. She also has a Skipper and a Ken doll original.
Wow.
And those are around like $500 a piece too.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
she
better-
used to go on me.
She pulled them out of the trash today.
Yes.
I was like, imagine if I called you a week from now and asked
Yeah.
that and you threw them away.
You got to have some people take a look at her collection.
And she's got the wardrobe boxes and
Yes.
like little clothes and
Yeah.
stuff. And I was like, Mom, she's like, she's decided with the grandkids to let them start playing with them again. So they fucked them up
Yeah.
even more. But I was like, holy shit. So she's got some stuff in there.
You really-
Courtney, should I buy a tattoo gun?
No.
Okay.
Are we doing retractions,
Nope.
revisions?
Nope. I'm just getting through my stuff.
Okay.
One last family thing. So this goes to treasure and stuff. As always, with my family, my mom wanted a treasure from the sea. I didn't know this.
A treasure? Like
a gold bullion or, my dad surprised her with one.
Really?
A silver doubloon.
No.
Yep. A necklace.
Really?
Fucking really cool from the last galleon shipwreck.
No.
Just
wow.
fully surprised her with it this week.
That's nice.
And she's like, it took him 40 years, but he did something nice for me.
Wow. That's great.
All right, so that's the family update. I just wanted to get all that in because that was my week, you guys.
Wow, that was
Awesome.
good.
All right, let's get in our first song. You know, it's gone way long in the tooth. This is Dungeon Days with their song, The Ostrich.
I face the cold, but back to the wall. I'm done on my stuff, don't need any contact. I'm feeling fine whenever I dream. But somehow they manage to put my fish on the screen. When communication starts to an end, fire in my head, I hide from the world. When communication starts to an end, fire in my head, I hide from the world tonight.
right, that was Dungeon Days, a 3-piece punk rock skate indie whatever they labeled themselves band from Copenhagen. They started in 2011. They have a new album release. They released a new album in 2021. Vinyl coming very soon. And they said, Jacob said, we once slept at a loft apartment full of creepy mannequins while we were touring in Denmark. It was horrifying.
I've heard that before.
And then Anders said, I once played 3 songs at a live show while a homeless guy was sitting on my pedal board. I just didn't have it in me to ask him to move. Aw, such a nice guy.
I would have kicked him in his ass, Ander.
Yeah, and
I'm on a fucking
I
board.
apologize. I think
Different approaches.
you asked us to play a different song, but I thought
We can do it. We can do anything we want.
I think because it says go nuts, but I thought that meant pick whatever you want.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude. Ander, we'll play it,
apologize.
buddy. We're definitely going to play it.
Okay, so
Courtney, that's so ridiculous.
That's a great name for a song.
I
It
know.
is.
But I misread it.
Wait, it is a song.
It is.
I
Yeah.
think I think it
they
is.
were saying go
I
nuts,
just-
and you're like, oh, all right, I'll pick this one.
I know.
Yeah.
I realized as I was reading that just now. I was like, oh, I think that's a song name.
That's funny.
We'll definitely play it.
I like that one.
Retractions,
I'm looking
revisions.
for a setup on that one. I'll see how this plays out.
Who's going first on retractions, revisions?
Oh.
You want me to?
Yeah, of course.
I've got 20.
Oh.
Well,
I'm gonna try to get through these as fast as I can.
okay.
What should wait. I keep forgetting what this show's called. It sounds like nonsense, or is that the Daily Show with Trevor Noah, or is it? I just want to know the name of the show. I mean, I keep getting. Is it the Jeb Show?
The Jeb Show?
The
Yeah,
Jeb Show.
I've heard this before. It's a real
Featuring sounds like nonsense.
Yeah, feature like sounds like. All right, go ahead, bud.
fun. Well, hey, where are your retractions, revisions?
I had 25,
Well, let's hear them.
but
Let's hear 2 of them.
But I'll
You'll
let you
defer
go.
to me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll refer it to you.
Mike Tyson. We said that he is not getting sued. That the kid was cool about it. Kid is not being cool about it. Is suing
Oh,
him.
jeez. He sees a
Saw that
payday.
coming.
Yep.
Amber Heard, surrogate for Elon Musk.
I told
was
you
the
that.
question. No, she.
Oh.
No, some other juice she got. Sarah Silverman.
Yeah.
You said you would be in the elevator with her, Jeff.
Yes,
I
I
want
would.
to ask you this question. Do you know that she shares a toothbrush with her boyfriend?
I don't.
That's it?
Okay.
I was unaware of that. Should that
Have
trouble
you
me?
guys ever. Would you share your toothbrush?
I have
Even with Sarah
I
Silverman?
have.
You have?
accidentally.
That's
Well,
a
accidentally, yeah, but on purpose. They
That's a
do it on purpose.
that's a
They only
personal-
have one.
tool.
I've done it where
If
I'm
we were
camping.
in the elevator for a long enough period of time, and that was the only toothbrush she had, I'd use it. I'll go third person on it if I had to.
But I mean, like this is you're at your house, and they purposely just have one.
No, okay, no, I get you. Well said. Good question. Absolutely 100 puke not. Okay?
Yeah. It's
100%.
So fucking gross, man.
If we were in a camping situation, if I had to use it, gotcha.
She's rich enough she could have a new toothbrush every day.
That's right.
Or new teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
my
what I'm
God.
talking about.
Okay.
We got to put an idea in the bucket. We did not put it down. It's a negative 20%.
Oh,
That's
as
going to
a
go in the tattoo
Yes,
idea.
Yes,
it has
yes,
to go in
yes.
there. One of our fake bands that we had a couple weeks ago, Big Dick Energy. I have listened to and watched that video more times than I should, and I really want to get them on the podcast. So this is just me saying that.
Okay.
Courtney's photo shoot, we talked about that. Ron White, talked about that. Stacy crawling through the episode, 23 minutes in. Courtney, please break that out for me.
Okay.
I really would like, I think the viewers deserve to see that because that was awesome. Do you know what I'm referring to, Jeff?
Yes. Oh.
No.
So when Will was at the lake house the last time, and we had Tyler,
Stacy crawling.
she crawls through the background
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to hide, but
Oh.
I fucking
But
fully
it was
saw it.
Stacy and a last name. Yes.
Yes.
It did sound like a last name, like Stacy
Craw-
Crowlin running for president,
Like-
or vote for me.
So I want that. Let's see. What do we got here? Double cup does not work with the paper cups, Jeff. It's too weird. Yep, it doesn't work. And I'm still using a paper cup right now. So what happens is it's got 2 lips on it then. right? So you never know where to put your lip. It's got one edge for your lip
What's
that's
nice about
perfectly
that is
set
you
up.
get to put you rest your tongue right in between them.
And that's what happens, and it feels weird because now I'm like, why am I licking my cup right now?
Yeah, that's weird.
But that's exactly what fucking happens. So I just want to say, don't do that. Jeff.
Oh, I disagree. Do it. Get a 3 cups.
Speaking of doing things, Jeff, you're supposed to write us a calendar and a handbook on life tips.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I didn't.
What?
I wrote it down.
I did not hear that life tips part you just added in.
No.
The writing the calendar, my contribution is after Will reads his, I do a brief summary.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, let's do something, you know.
I did it earlier.
Did you video your neighbor kid doing karate?
I'd get out of that.
He was out there the other
That's
day.
just too scary.
We don't want to
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
that anymore.
I would not videotape any kids.
But what Courtney was saying, if I had
You heard the word
camera
karate
already
and
out
decided to kick.
Yeah, if you had like a Nest camera or something like that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. But your
there,
personal
I do
phone.
have 2 bird nests up now under my deck.
Then you need it just for the bird's nests.
And the karate.
The karate.
And Jeff, also, we were talking about the way you would find a owner of a cat.
Yeah.
Do you have any updates on this? Do you want to talk about it?
Well, Courtney, have you found the owner?
No, but I
Have you had it piss on a rag yet and walked it around to people?
Right,
and
right. Have
I
you taken the steps?
No, I haven't seen the cat since.
Are you my
we
mommy?
last talked about it.
Well,
yeah.
then
You can post it on the Nextdoor app.
No, I don't.
Come
wanna do
smell
that.
piss.
Come
Find
on,
out
all
if you-
this piss rag.
Really quickly though, Penny got another rat.
Yeah.
So that's a revision.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. You had other solutions though, Jeff. If not piss rag, what else?
if step 1 was accomplished, then I would continue.
See,
but
I
until
fucking
then,
knew he was going to do that. Okay. Last one we did with Tyler and you, there was a weird time delay. Can't help it, guys. I know it sounded weird on the interview and everything. We had to just wait. And it was really funny. Tyler is fucking hilarious. But it was weird, man. And there's nothing I could do about it on the edit. I'm like, it would take me 1,000,000 years to edit, to do that, to get rid of that. And I don't know.
So
what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I just
just
apologizing.
letting people know.
Letting people know, not my fault. I guess is what I'm saying.
Are you done?
Are you done?
No, I was gonna go with some.
Oh, no, I told you I have 20 things.
Okay, go ahead.
While we're talking about Tyler, he said, we're making fun of his band name. And he said, release the hounds. And I was listening to them this week. He's already got that in one of his lyrics. Release the hounds. Like,
Well, I know he
this
likes
is something
it.
they stuck on.
He likes it.
Yeah, I think it's something better. Hammerschlagen. Tyler. I looked that up to see if that was a real game. It is a real game. Spinning the hammer and then fucking trying to hit the nail.
Oh,
while
that's
you're-
right.
Wow.
God damn it, I want to play that. We gotta get
I
on
don't
that.
feel like I want to play that.
Dude, we gotta do it here in studio.
Hammerschlagen.
Hammerschlagen.
Oh.
Do they have axe throwing out at bars out there now?
Yeah.
I've seen it around, but nowhere close to us.
Not bars.
No.
You got to go to a
It's
separate
right
thing.
across the street from my office.
Is it? Have you gone?
Yeah. Say
You have?
again?
Have you gone?
No, but my buddy wants to go.
Yeah.
He's coming out in June.
I-
I'm also going to see Robert Plant and Allison Krauss.
Ooh, that
Goodness.
one looks awesome. They're coming to the bowl, Santa Barbara
Yeah.
Bowl. Let's see. We talked about Barbie, Neighbor. Let's see. Children's Hospital, Season 2, Episode 2. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I
Really?
mean, maybe I got to watch more of
The
them.
baby?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh,
And like,
well, watch
It's
the
you
whole-
like uncomfortable humor. That's what
Yeah.
you like, and it's like you're watching it. And you're like, this.
what the fuck is happening? I
whoa.
just feel like, I don't know, man. We jumped in.
It has a lot of big people in it though. Like it has
Yeah.
a lot of good comedians.
Go back at the beginning.
I'm
If
gonna have to
it's-
give it
they're
another
quick,
little
they're
shot.
Short, you'll enjoy it. I just think Nick Kroll reverse aging it at the end of the episode. He's a baby just lathered in goop. Is hysterical.
Fucking just, I don't know.
Have you
man.
seen Murderville?
Murder Footville?
Murderville.
Murderville. I don't know.
Will Arnett.
I've heard
Conan.
Oh.
I've had
Conan.
that
it's-
recommended.
You've seen it.
No, I've had it recommended.
Oh,
I'm gonna write it down.
I haven't seen it, but I saw a 30-second trailer of it, and
Yes?
it's because it's all unscripted.
Oh, wait. I did watch an episode of that. Didn't like it.
No,
Yeah. I don't know.
I just thought the Conan thing. My name is Captain. Whatever. I'm gonna fuck it up, but it wasn't good, huh?
I don't know, man. It takes a second to get into something super silly like that. You got to get like on the wavelength, you know. I'm like, clearly, I'm missing like The Office. I never got into The Office.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't, but also I love 30 Rock and I love Parks and Recreation. So I get that, but I don't know.
But how'd you get into Letterkenny that and not so easily,
I don't know.
but
I-
not so much in the Arrested Development?
No, I like Arrested Development a lot,
oh,
yeah.
oh.
But not the new ones. I don't know. But that's not what we're here for right now. Right here, we're going, Will, you asked one of our guests.
Yes.
I don't even know which one. I think this is an old note. They're like, oh, we have a new music video out. And you go, where can someone watch that music video?
I still stand by that.
YouTube is
fair
always
question.
the answer.
Oh.
Where can we see this video?
Well, I
YouTube?
was hinting at the fact that they can say, go to my www.tomfuckyoujeb,
Oh.
you know what I mean, and watch it at my website or watch it on my. Do we
It's called
still?
being a host. He's inviting the
Yeah.
guest to
see.
share a little.
All right.
Yeah, I thought they were going to give them their plugs. Like you can also see it at this one or this one or this one.
All right. I only have one more thing, and this is in addition. Facebook advertising. We've been trying to do that a little bit with different things, and I have these shows coming up, and they're like specialized audience for my punk band and like for our spot, and I said sure, and then I got like a hit the next day. Some guy like, where's the Solvang Funk Zone? And I was like, this guy looks a lot like a cop because he was from
good.
like New England.
Oh,
And I'm like, what? And then I go through the ad, and they had chosen people that are fans of the Patriots and the 49ers and fishing. And like, and it was all like Maine and upstate New York and whatever. Like, they nowhere around here for our local punk show. Facebook was like, no. We want hunting, fishing, police, like in upstate New York and Maine. That's your target audience.
That is so random.
Thank you, Facebook. Go fuck yourself.
wow, that's fucked.
That's it. I'm done.
All right.
Okay, so real quick.
Bill
going-
has 25.
I know. That's why I'm getting in here real quick. Okay, so going back to the Tyler interview, hashtag not all Jeffs. I really like that. Could be potential tattoo. Hashtag not all Jeffs. And then I do have.
Hashtag don't damn my beaver.
Yeah, hashtag don't damn my
Yeah.
beaver. I also thought about who I would hate to be trapped in an elevator more than Ben Affleck, Tom Cruise. I would fucking hate that.
That's been weighing on her this whole week.
It has been because I'm like,
That's
man.
just been-
No, because I saw a picture of him. I was like, no.
Wait,
That's
no,
it.
go back outside.
What about John Travolta, Tom Cruise? Who's worse?
Tom Cruise.
Agree.
Oh, Tom Cruise, yeah.
Yeah, agree.
And then also we GoDaddy just notified me that Hey Hold My Purse's anniversary is coming up.
HeyHoldMyPurse.com.
HeyHoldMyPurse.com. So go and check that out.
If
'cause
you really are a fan of dancing, that's where you want to go.
I'm
If
paying-
you're a fan of like equal rights, like, hey, you know,
What?
my girl's going in.
Oh.
She wants to go in and mosh. I'm secure enough in my manhood to hold this purse.
Oh yeah.
And that has nothing to do with it. It's just Kevin Johnson dancing like a piece of shit. So
Yep.
please go check that out. And then we got to sell that thing for some money.
Yeah. That's why I'm
I
wondering
whispered
if
that to
we
his new girlfriend when I saw them. I saw
Oh.
them for the Bronx show.
and
She was like, I don't understand what you're doing. why are you saying this to me? I'm like, just do it. Just do it. Don't tell
so
him.
just to be clear, I was not there.
Yeah,
I did not tell the new girlfriend,
Yeah.
that he was a piece of shit. Who did?
I did.
Yeah,
Well, here's why. Because all he did, like, he's like, we haven't seen each other in a couple years in person, and he just relived a bunch of bad things that happened. Hey, remember, like, when you almost got in a fight with that guy? And then you saw him a year later when you guys were hanging out and trying to be cool. And I was like, hey, remember when you guys almost fought? And I was like, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. And thanks for bringing it back up, too.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here.
Hold my
So,
purse. I'm gonna punch him.
yeah, dude. Anyway, anything else, Courtney?
That was it for my
Wow.
retractions.
All right. So I probably took 24 of your 25, Will.
Well, you took too much time, so I'm just gonna say, enjoy the show, everybody. We're just here just to kind of stand in.
Just to hear me talk.
We just want to hear him talk. That's all.
Actually, I think Jeff's going to have a bunch right now.
I got a couple.
All
All right, let's hear it.
Cut the shit from a few episodes back.
Oh.
Like 30-second songs. They fucking ruled.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got the shit.
Was
Just
that-
to make. Go ahead.
Was that a fake band?
No.
Okay.
That was just what I don't know how it got brought up, but I think it was on Fake Band, Real Band, and
Okay.
they were a real band, but it was just 30-second songs that were just fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
And when you're doing 30 seconds, and everybody enjoyed it. I just
Yeah.
wasn't on that episode. travel kit, there's a difference between a shit kit and a travel kit, but the travel kit really, it's bring an extra pair of everything. Because if you're traveling, especially if you're traveling international and your bags get lost, you want to have backup clothes and everything just in case you are without. When I went to Africa, one of the people who landed the same night as us, yeah, her bag was missing for 2 days.
Whoa,
Oh, dude.
And that's traveling. Yeah, she was
That's
wrecked.
fucking. She was
Courtney,
wrecked.
wedding song, any updates?
No, I
Get
forgot.
back to that.
I forgot that I said that I would write one. I suggested that we
you-
should.
It's
but-
coming out right after
He
Carolina
cursed
Thin.
people and said, I
Slim.
guarantee I will write one.
Okay, I forgot about that, but I did listen to a song yesterday that it came up on our Spotify thing. And I was like, is this a wedding song? How many people? And all he did was say the same phrase over and over and over. So I'm in. I can do this.
Oh my God.
And Will, I don't know if I ever heard there was a missing man up at the lake house and you thought you may have seen him on tape.
That is not I. No.
A neighbor.
Okay.
Stacy thought she saw him.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
she was going to go back and look at the tape to see if this was the missing man. She has not done that because I guess it's too complicated.
Okay.
But
Oh,
you
we
are
can talk.
true on that. She did not go back.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I was just curious.
And the
I
man is
didn't
still
know
missing.
that-
But I think I
Oh,
told you
right.
the dog has been found.
Oh, we didn't
Oh,
hear that.
Okay.
Fishermen found the dog at 7 o'clock in the
That was
morning.
my other update.
Yeah,
okay.
and it was actually of being so decayed, it was of sound parts. It
Oh,
didn't
really?
disintegrate when they were able to.
So gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
life's hard.
Yeah.
That's what you told Stacy.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, we got some guests coming on. Jeff, any more? You got one or two
No,
more?
the end.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's do this thing. I'm super fired up to have these ladies on. Who knows who we're going to talk to? It looks like we got a couple people in the waiting room now.
Yeah.
The Venomous Pinks. This is one of their new songs called Apothecary Ailment.
Poison fell from the cup of your lips. Another drop, another taste to make you sick. You're not a bad person for drowning your pain away. You held on to secrets that you'll never be the same. You drowned your demon to live another day. Temptation comes with the heavy price to pay. You drowned your demon to all of our dismay. Never give up. You'll find a way. We'll find a way. We'll find a way. Fighting battle, a road we'll never see. It's enough of damage that brought us to our knees. Polish up the sadness, one bottle at a time. Sitting here in darkness, I've lost my peace of mind. You drowned your demons to live another day. Temptation comes with the heavy price to pay. You drowned your demons to all of our dismay. Never give up. We'll find a way. We'll find a way. I drown my sorrow, but I drown myself instead. Trying to remember all the things I said. Rise above, keep your head held high. There is a fire that burns deep inside. You drowned your demons to live another day. Temptation comes with the heavy price to pay. You drowned your demons to all of our dismay. Never give up. You'll find a way. We'll find a way.
All right.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us today. We just listened to Apothecary Element. It's awesome.
Sounds so rad.
Nice.
Yeah. We're how are you guys doing this Sunday?
Pretty good.
Hanging in there.
All right. Well, Jeff, do the thing. Do the first question.
Ooh. Hi, I'm Jeff.
I'm Jeb.
And thanks for joining us today. So excited to have you. Maybe just give our listeners a little bit of a rundown of who you are, maybe how you found each other, and what's
What you
good.
play?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's pretty loaded. This is Drea. I play guitar in the band and sing sometimes.
All right.
I'm Kathy and I play drums.
Nice.
Cool.
And I'm Gabby Chaos, and I play bass.
All right.
Very cool.
Is it just the three of you that
Yes.
are in the band?
Yeah.
It's three-piece? It's
Mhm.
awesome. You guys got a badass
Yeah,
sound for three
a lot of
people.
sound.
Yeah.
Power trio. my
That's
friend.
right.
By the way, the name is absolutely amazing name. Where'd you guys come up with that? And by the way, where are you guys from too?
Gabby and I are based out in Mesa, Arizona,
Okay.
and Cassie is in LA, but she's from the Bay.
Okay.
East
And-
Bay by chance?
But with the Venomous Pinks is a major. I don't need to hear where it came from or whatever. It's just a
No,
really
like
fantastic.
I'm curious. How did you come up with the name? Because naming a band is really hard.
I don't know. It just kind of came to it can mean a lot of different things. It's a sexual innuendo.
Mhm.
It's kind of a play off the pink ladies from Greece.
Oh wow.
I don't know. It's just kind of like a bad girls club. It just sounded cool. So I was
Nice.
like, let's just do
does.
that.
There you go. Hell yeah.
That's awesome. And I'm curious, how did you guys connect with Stefan at Spam Records?
Oh, Stefan.
Or DMs.
Our DMs.
Slid in our DMs.
All right. I can see that. He's such a sweetheart, though.
Yeah, he's cool. Basically, it was the power of the internet,
Mm-hmm.
and he literally just slipped in our DMs one day and was like, "Hey, I want to put out a 7-inch with you guys," and I'm like, "Don't you want to see us play first?" And then it just we formed a relationship just through social media.
Wow.
So
How long have you been a band?
let's see, we've been a band for I think about 10 years now. But it's only been this lineup for the last 3 years. But I feel like two of those years don't count because like COVID fucked
Right.
everything up for
Right.
us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is the first full album that you're putting out right now?
Yeah.
In 10 years?
The long overdue debut.
It is. I mean, people have short attention spans nowadays,
Right.
and we've always just done EPs.
Okay.
And then it wasn't until Cassie joined the band that we kind of started talking about what's the next step for the Venomous Pinks, and we just kind of escalated from there. And then we had all this time because of the pandemic and not
Mhm.
being able to leave home, so it was like kind of like, well, let's fucking put out an album already,
Right.
because we've had people asking for years at this point.
Mhm.
How many
So yeah,
how many tracks on the new one?
10. Right?
there's 10 tracks. Yeah.
All right.
Very cool.
I gotta ask about those guitars. Jeff brought that up. What's going on back there? Do you work at a music store, or is that your studio? Please say music store, because I'm gonna be.
Yeah, this is my studio.
Wow.
I used to work for Fender, so I would get discounts.
Dude,
Oh,
what do you got
Actually,
back
I don't
there? Give us some highlights, because I can't even see all of them, but I'm supremely jealous.
quite a lot. Over there's the White Falcon Gretsch acoustic, then some other Gretsch. Jazzmaster, Gibson Jr., Les Paul, and then another Gibson, Gold Top.
Yeah, I see that one right behind you.
Bunch of basses, more crap over here.
Crap.
Get a couple skateboards just to round it all out.
Just
Yeah.
crap.
What's your go-to guitar? Like, if you had, first of all, if you had a chance to have any guitar in the world and get rid of every single one of them, what would be that one?
Guitar or bass?
I gotta stick with my Les Paul Jr. It's the Billy Joe Armstrong signature.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah,
I've
Nice.
had it for like 12 years, and it's my baby.
there you go.
Nice.
So yeah, that one.
Great.
That's very cool.
And then, Cassie, I got a question. When you guys, since you're in Los Angeles and they're in Arizona, how do you guys, I mean, do you make the commute to practice for a whole week? I mean, how do you guys do, is that, as opposed to like sending stuff back and forth? So you make the commute out there?
Both.
Both. Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of back and forth. So like, don't want to come to LA, especially because there's like a lot of shows and stuff. So like, if they want to go to a show or something like that, they'll come out here.
Right.
It's like 5 hours, so it's not that bad, or an hour plane ride. So.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh,
Oh.
damn. Yeah, the hour plane ride is way better than a 5 hour.
Yeah.
It's worth every bit of it.
So I'm really curious. One of the questions that I really love to ask with bands who have toured and traveled a lot, what is a life lesson that you've learned from being a touring musician?
Oh.
I guess one part would be like being patient with your bandmates.
Yep.
Wow.
No,
What the fuck?
not like that,
Just
but I'm
kidding.
saying like we all tour very well together.
Very
And we've all learned to like kind of live in a van or one hotel room. So it's like, so it's nice. So sometimes when we have other people come and like maybe do merch and stuff, like
Messes up the dynamic.
not so much now, but before when we first started, like we usually just get up and go because we're used to like getting ready in like half an hour. So
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys have toured, you ladies have toured with crazy bands. It's how does this all come about? I mean, you got Dead Kennedy's tour coming up, right?
Yeah.
Talk to
Yeah.
me. How is all this happening? It's so rad. I mean, your music is amazing, but out of Arizona, that's going to be extra hard, I would think. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm knowing smiles.
Just bands that are listening to this and want to, you're trying to figure out how do I
Right.
do that?
Yeah.
Fucking network. Just build your band and your product, and it's all about. I'll be honest with you, it's about who you know a lot of the times.
Yeah.
But we've been doing this for a long time, and we've just built a lot of friendships over the years, and we've been really lucky, really fortunate, like just to be able to open it for some of the bands that we have. And
Iggy Pop?
and,
Are you fucking kidding me?
yeah.
That's
like,
insane. When I read that, I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Like,
That's so
he's a
awesome.
hero of mine, Like,
Yeah.
that's so wild. Like you said, it's like who you know in Arizona. Is the scene strong there? I mean, I know what Authority Zero is from there, right?
yeah, it's there's definitely a strong local punk scene in Arizona.
Rad.
Everybody knows everybody out here, and like I said, we've been doing it for so long.
Non-stop.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Like all through the pandemic, like we jumped on the whole like live stream train. So like we were just doing like live stream shows. So we're like, people can't go to shows, so we'll give them a show at home, So
Right.
it's like we were completely nonstop the entire time.
Right.
Like still.
yeah.
Awesome.
And
Wow.
are you doing your own social media, or do you have like help in that area? Like how that's so hard.
It's
I
daunting.
find it daunting. So how are you working with that,
Yeah, that's social media is its own job in itself.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So to answer the question, we don't have anybody that helps us at this moment.
Mhm.
We're completely DIY, like from everything. Our postings and stuff like that. We do have we work with a PR, and his name is Mike Cabilo. So he's been great. We've worked with him on the last two EPs we released, I Want You and Based on a True Story. and he's actually our PR rep for the album coming out.
Mhm.
But prior to Mike and just getting, the help with all the articles and stuff like that, a lot of it was just us and just trying to be interactive as much as we can with our fans. And it makes a difference if you reply to everybody that comments on your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like their stuff. So yeah, it's totally a job.
It takes a lot of time.
It really does. The one thing I wish that we were a little bit better at is TikTok, because that seems to be
Yeah.
like a pretty good platform for bands.
100%.
Yeah,
But,
I have a hard time. Like you feel like every year there's like some new social media thing you got to do. You're like, now I got to learn this new thing, and it always seems cheesy, and then you feel old 1 year later
Yeah.
when it's big.
Totally.
I get a question real quick that I want to ask, but I want to kick it over to Jeff because I know he's got a question for you. What's the worst show that you've ever played?
Together or individually?
Dude, give me the goss. I want the hot goss is what I want.
I mean, one time I cracked my headstock during our last song. That fucking sucked.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that killed my mood right there. But
no
worst
weird
show.
shit.
Like a fan hasn't ruined your show, or I don't know.
I mean, as three ladies, you got to have something for us.
No, I don't know.
Have you,
You
fe-
have to kick someone in the face, or
you fell down on stage?
So sometimes we'll get like weird comments from like the sound guys, like that sound guy in Pomona, Cassie.
yeah, that's what I came for.
Fucking Pomona.
What did he
Or
say?
Ricky Valens.
He was like, oh, did your boy? He's like, how did you learn how to play drums like that? Like, and then at the end of at the end of our set, he's like, are you sure your boyfriend didn't show you?
What?
Oh Jesus!
What the fuck,
wow.
man? What a fucking asshole.
Wow! Wow!
Like hard. Like, are you sure your boyfriend didn't cheat? I'm like, what? Like, what is that?
Ugh.
All right, Jeff, what you got?
Who are some of your influences, whether it's a individual artist or bands?
Recently, it's been Bad Religion for me.
Yeah,
Nice.
And Lagwagon, been listening to them a lot
Mhm.
lately.
we're in Santa Barbara.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
But other than recently, it's probably Alkaline Trio for me.
nice.
Alkaline
individual.
Trio is one that I always wanted to hate. I don't know, for whatever reason, it's a band I wanted to not like. There's some bands that like that for me. And then
haters
I've
do.
just really liked them. Like when Shuffle comes on, I'm singing along and like, I really like Alkaline Trio. They're awesome. What about you guys?
Mine would definitely be a lot of like the 90s, skate punk fans too. Me and Gabby have more, I think, of like a similar, like, Bad Religion, Lagwagon, all those bands. Yeah, definitely the same for me.
Cool.
Andrea?
Yeah, mine guitar wise would be like somebody like Donna R from the Donnas. Joan Jett, she's a classic at this point. But that's somebody that I've always kind of.
Did she just get in
Looked up
Rock and
to
Roll
you.
Joan Jett? Joan Jett?
She did, I thought.
I think she was just
she?
inducted.
I don't
think she
know.
was just inducted, yeah, with this last group.
She's a legend for a reason.
We were just talking about Dolly Parton getting inducted, even though she didn't want to be. She was like,
Yeah.
no thanks.
Yeah.
And they did it. They did it anyways. It's so fucking weird. Why the fuck would you do that?
So our question of the week this week is, what is like a famous person or somebody that you really admire that you look up to and you just bombed right in front of them? Like, so, and you have toured with a lot of big people. So do you have any kind of story like that?
I feel at this point, maybe the girls will agree too. Cameron Webb, he's this big producer, and we had no idea what we were getting into when we recorded. When we went in the first day, and I kind of felt personally I bombed, but overall, like, that wasn't the case with him at all.
He
Yeah.
was nice about it.
Yeah, we were intimidated. We were scared. We're like, oh no, he's gonna make us cry because we heard that he's made people cry.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all like terrified. We were like so scared, and we're like, okay, he's not bad. Like what? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
awesome.
It was our first time with like an actual producer and like at his level too. So we didn't know what to expect, and
Yeah.
even the
Fair.
first day, he's like, "All right, play everything for me," and he hit record. And we're like, "Wait, what?"
Wow.
my
That was
God.
the first thing was set up and play through the songs, but we didn't know like, do you want us to like just jam them? Do you want us? I guess he was expecting us to play them like exactly how they were gonna be recorded, and we're like,
Oh, he did think that?
yeah. So he made us
Oh.
he made us play all the songs for him, and
Yeah.
then he analyzed everything.
He broke it down. Well, you're supposed to do this. We're like, well, we would have if we would have
Wow.
known that.
Yeah.
Oh
Why
my
did you
gosh.
do that?
That was first day.
I don't know.
Were you
Why did we do that?
Oh my god, it's a
Were you,
fucking
like-
nightmare.
were you like shaking a little bit as you were like playing it? Because I could imagine being so
so when I
nervous.
was setting up my bass, I actually popped my E string, like the fat
Oh.
one, because he was staring at me.
That you broke your E string.
Oh yeah, so like I tied it too much, and then I have to like, hey, do you have a string?
Hey.
He's like, you didn't bring extra strings. And I'm like, I did, but I can't find it.
Oh my.
So that was day one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It got
Day
better.
one, I
Yeah.
dropped my guitar too. Like I'm like just standing there and just like boom, like just drops right in front of him. I was like, what is that? What's going
That
on?
is awesome.
Oh, that's
Who
so
are
good.
you guys?
We're the Venomous
let you
Pinks,
in?
motherfucker.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Will,
wow.
you got a question?
I don't. You guys are.
I saw you pointing.
This is so off track that it doesn't. You guys are having a great time, and I'm gonna blow up.
You're gonna blow it.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
having a hard time speaking today, but I have one more question for
Doing
you.
great.
No, I have like 5 questions.
Okay, but I have one more. So we do tattoo roulette between the 4 of us. And so we put tattoo ideas in a bucket and then we spin a wheel and then one of us has to get one of the ideas. So if you were to do that with your band,
Courtney just won recently.
I
One.
am getting a tattoo of a rotisserie chicken. I don't know, man. It's freaking.
She also has a Don Knotts on her arm.
I do have Don Knotts. But what are some ideas that you would throw in the pot for each other?
Tacos.
Tacos?
Tacos?
Yeah,
We live
Chalup.
off tacos on the road.
chalupas.
Oh.
What else?
Dre already has pizza.
I got a pizza.
Oh.
A
It's
slice
all
or a
food
pizza, the whole pizza.
Pizza slice, just a slice.
Do you have any paranormal stories that you'd like to share?
That was my question.
Oh.
I knew it was. That's why I'm popping in for you. Ghost,
Not yet.
Bigfoot,
Well, Cassie does.
alien.
No, well, oh, that's all Gabby right there. That's lizard people. Whatever.
Oh.
What?
Do you believe in lizard people, Gabby?
Oh my god.
Ask her about Bernie Sanders.
Tell me
Okay.
all about it.
I wanted to ask him if he was. He's like, I was gonna tell him like, I know what you are. Like we got to meet him when we played with them, and like he's part of the government, so like totally lizard people. He's really old, so. Like,
Would you
but
really?
I
Would you
just
really
shook
have
his
done
hand.
it?
Yeah, I would have, but
thought
it was
about it.
so quick that it was literally like handshake, and he said thanks for playing, and then he was off to the next group. So
How are you playing
no.
for Bernie Sanders? Tell me about this. What is
Yeah,
this?
how'd you get on that?
Drea sassy.
Dude,
Texting.
so you know how like you'll get text messages from the campaigns and they're like, hey, like vote for this, or like, hey, this
Yeah.
can we count on so and so? Like, yeah, sure. And I got one. I got one day for Bernie Sanders, and I was like, what the fuck? So I just text back, and I was like, it was like, can Bernie Sanders count on you for your vote? And I was like, I don't know. Does Bernie support the Venomous Pinks? And like, I didn't think
That is
anything of it.
awesome.
I was like, I'm not gonna get an answer, or
course
whatever.
not.
And I got an answer like
What?
5 minutes later, and they were like, actually, did you know Senator Sanders had some kind of opening for young adult center, and Fugazi opened it. Fugazi played at it, and I was like, I
Oh,
had no idea. That's fucking rad.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
And so it was probably like 2 weeks later, we get an email, and it's like, hey, Bernie's having a rally in 2 days. Do you guys want to play?
No
And we're
fucking
like,
way.
What?
From a joke
That is
text.
awesome.
That's amazing.
And you got
From-
probably get that coin
Get out
too
and
for
vote.
that.
Or did you have
No.
to donate your time?
No, it was like they just, his whole campaign trial. There's like, he had all kinds of different bands opening for him at
Nice.
different cities, and so I didn't know what that meant. We just were like, is this like a supporter thing, and like people are just showing up? We had no idea that meant, yeah, Bernie's gonna actually speak at this.
Hmm.
And so the next 48 hours were fucking crazy for us, right? Because Cassie lives in LA,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like, oh shit, well, how are we gonna get Cassie here? And Cassie's flight got in the same day of the show at like 5 o'clock during rush hour in Phoenix.
Ooh.
And so my mom and partner had to go pick her up and like rush her to the venue, and it was crazy. But
That is amazing. From a solicitation text. That's so
Wow.
awesome.
I love
I
that.
really like
played.
that. I like that a lot. Okay, I thank you so much for spending some of your Sunday with us. I
Yeah.
do have one last question. It's for each of you. I try to do this as often as I can. I think that you're going to give me good answers. At your funeral, what song is playing? Doesn't have to be a Venomous Pinks song. It could be any song in the world. What do you guys got playing?
Oh man.
Talking about this, Drew, like last time we.
I know.
Oh, you've already talked about
Some
it?
people talk
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
I asked Gabby this the other day. Like we were driving out to LA for practice, and I was like, let me see what my friend says to this question.
Who's going first?
I don't even know.
No, I think mine would be Ceremony by New Order. So.
All right. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not a bad pick. Come
I
on.
think I gave Drew like 5 answers. Like
Give me.
I'm like, which genre? Like,
How about
Anything. Anything. Yeah.
Oh, gotta throw some Bad Bunny in there.
Bad
I
Bunny?
wouldn't have fun at my funeral.
I don't even know what Bad Bunny.
Anything by Bad Bunny is okay for my death.
All right.
All right. I don't know who Bad Bunny is. I'm sorry.
We're going to
He's
research.
a reggaeton.
Oh shit.
I don't know if he's for Puerto Rico or Cuba, but he's
All right.
he's like a rapper.
Pretty
Mexican.
big out there.
I'm gonna
now.
be
Hispanic.
checking it out.
Yeah.
You might not like it, but
Hey, I do actually. I listen to a lot of that stuff. It's
All right.
mostly what I listen to it these days. I work in my office. If I listen to punk rock all day, by the end of the day, I'm like, "Rah!" Like it doesn't even matter. Like so, I have to listen to I listen to a lot of Roots, preferably no singing, so I can just calm the fuck down. All right, Cassidy.
Cassie.
Sorry, dude.
I don't know. That one.
dude, I know what you would play. You would play those
What?
like 40s, 30s
I was
Ooh.
thinking
music.
cool. I don't know.
Well, like Billie Holiday.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
Probably.
cool.
We listen to a lot of that at our house too.
I know. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Venomous Pinks.
Have a
We
great time
really
on the
appreciate
tour.
you coming
Yeah.
on.
Thank you.
Tell us what's happening next. What's the next moves?
So we got a new album coming out called Vita Mars on Spam Records, June 3rd. Check it out. Pre-orders are up now. There's 2 different kinds of vinyls to choose from.
Oh, cool.
And actually, we were dropping a music video tomorrow, Monday. Not sure when this episode airs, but it's for our single called Broken Hearts Club. So check that out. And then we may be coming to your town. We're touring with the Dead Kennedys and Necromantics. What the fuck?
So
That's
sick.
awesome.
That's so wild. I love it. You guys are awesome. You deserve everything that's happening.
Heck yeah.
I can't wait to come see you live. I missed you by an hour in Vegas.
At Punk Rock Bowling.
I didn't know, man. We were there. The Hogs and Heifers or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I was there and I missed it.
I told him, I was like,
Uh,
they are the one band that I haven't seen that I wanted to see, and then I just got too drunk. I apologize.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well,
We'll talk to you later.
thank
okay,
you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, sometimes I fail, sometimes I crawl. In tragedy, my friends stood by through it all. A broken heart carries these broken dreams. Losing you is hard to believe. Hold on to your memories that fade away. Where did you go? I wanna know. I'd give anything to make you stay. Where did you go? I wanna know. Feeling hopeless, my world ended today. I'm stuck in my past with regrets in my head. The ghost of you lingers in your favorite place. Lie and pretend that I'm okay. Hold on to your memories that fade away. Where did you go? I wanna know. I'd give anything to make you stay. Where did you go? I wanna know. You left us in the worst possible way. I'm down in my sadness, in my lonely days. Someday we'll meet again and never be apart. But until then, you're forever in my heart. Hold on to memories that fade away. Where did you go? I wanna know. I'd give anything to make you stay. Where did you go? I wanna know. Please come home. Let's go! Hold on to your memories that fade away. Where did you go? I wanna know. I'd give anything to make you stay. Where did you go? I wanna know. Hey, I carry heartache no one can heal. A memory that no one can steal. Hey, here's to you, my friend, until we meet again.
I really can't wait to see them live.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna happen.
I know.
One day we will make it happen.
Heck yeah.
I
Are
was
they
glad to
coming
have
through on
them.
the tour?
Huh?
Are they coming to your area on the tour?
I
Yes.
don't know.
Yeah, I think that they are.
I mean, I gotta suspect like we always have LA, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
LA,
Right,
you know.
right.
But closer would be cooler. They were supposed to play just right here at Paso.
Oh, the amphitheater?
Oh, wait
no-
a minute. They're actually not on this one. It's Fort Lauderdale, Florida, St. Petersburg, Atlanta. So that's kind of, you said it close. Nashville, Tennessee, Louisville, Kentucky, Baltimore, Maryland, Atlantic City, New Jersey, Brooklyn, and Boston.
There you go, East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
it is the East Coast tour. Duh.
Yeah,
duh,
they
duh.
were gonna do Pismo, is what I meant.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
I got to get to that venue because it must be a big venue.
It's good.
It's not a huge venue, but it's a cool venue. Like
Yeah.
that little strip. It's actually Rio Grande, and there's a little strip right there. It's kind of rad.
Mm-hmm.
I
Really?
didn't. I don't know. It's on your way out to Lake Lopez. That's how
Yeah.
I always knew of it.
Right, right.
We go out there camping for the weekend, whatever. You stop in, have a beer somewhere, and maybe a burger, and go. But now it's like a kind of a scene right there. So
Yeah.
fun. And thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
great.
That
Yeah.
was so much fun.
That was awesome, dude. I love the embarrassing story
Yeah.
of the dropping your guitar
Oh,
and stuff at
man.
the studio. You're like,
Do you have a
just
string?
just on
Well-
edge going in.
I just was putting myself in their shoes, and
Yeah.
I could just imagine myself shaking, trying to pull it off, But that's super high pressure.
That and the Bernie Sanders story.
Dude.
Answering
I know who
text.
you
Answering
are.
the text, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then the person on the
Coming
other
back
end,
strong.
knowing like Fugazi and stuff, like knowing the genres and stuff, because that's not like
No, yeah.
normal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think you're
I
getting
just
that
think it's
from it.
funny shaking his hand and whispering in his ear, I know what you are. That's pretty fucking punk rock right there.
Oh, fuck.
but also just like takeaways from what they were saying, you know, like they do have a publicist or like a PR person, but they're doing all the shit their own.
Gotta work.
And it's just such an inspiration to all of you listening, because many of you are in bands.
Yeah.
And want to do the things that the Venomous Pinks are doing. So, yeah,
And if you're in a band that wants to be on our podcast,
that's right.
hit us up, soundslikenonsense.com. You can call and talk some shit if you're not in a band, or if you are, whatever, you're going to weigh in, 1-805-697.
77.
Thank you. Soundslikenonsense@gmail.com. You can find us at It Sounds Like This on Facebook. We have a little group. Tattoo Roulette, we've talked it out. Blah, blah, blah. You find that. SLN, Tattoo Roulette. HeyHoldMyPurse.com. These are ways you can find us. What you
That's
can do
right.
to help us is give us some likes and some shares. Tell your friends. It's, you know, we have so much new music on
Right.
this podcast all the time. This is the best way to get it out there. Everyone just sharing, and it helps the bands, helps us. I guess I don't know what I get out of it, but you know,
I know. I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, why do we do this again?
because I like it. I
'Cause
like
we
fucking,
love music.
I love music, dude. And I don't know.
Right,
Just like
right.
hanging
It's a
out,
lot of work on our
having
part.
a conversation
I
like that
know.
on a Sunday out of nowhere was
And
fun, man.
That is awesome.
And yeah, and everyone that's listening loves this music too. That's why they're here.
Yeah.
So
And we get to hang with our friends.
like, subscribe, share, things, stuff. Anything else I should say on that end?
No, I think
No, I
that's
think
great.
it's good.
Words in the mouths of Venomous Pink, but I think they undersold it a little. They said how they, it's who you know, but it's who they know over the course of 10 years of being cool people, of working
Right.
well with
Oh,
other
right.
groups that they want to work with them.
And having
And just
fantastic
busting
music.
their asses
That's right.
for 10 years.
Right.
And she basically said, "Don't be a dick" was the first thing on your question.
And work hard.
Yeah.
It's not going to get handed to you. Work hard. Great job.
Exactly. Yeah. I was just watching listening. I don't know. I read something this week where it's like, most people think overnight successes are actually overnight, but they don't see the hard work that people put in for the years ahead of like the quote unquote overnight successes. And so that just kind of goes to your point, Jeff.
All right. Well, time to change gears.
All right.
Like Tyler said, just go right back into us.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give you guys the choice right now. Are we doing fake bands, or are we doing Sport News segment? Because we got some more music to play. I've got at least 2 more songs to play.
Okay.
So we can break this up however we want.
Let's
What do you guys
probably
want?
go into fake bands.
Fake bands.
Oh,
Ooh.
you were just chomping at the bit right there.
I
You're
am.
like, look, you're bouncing up and down right now.
Stop it.
How many though?
Not 13.
I have 7,
No.
which is actually 14.
No.
We don't have to do them all.
No,
I think,
do, like,
I
3.
I think that Jeff and Will, you're going to enjoy this. I'm going to wear Courtney out within 3.
Yeah, just
Okay,
do
well,
3,
here-
man.
Do
You know what, for the
3,
first
and
time-
then at the end of 3, we'll talk about doing one more.
But for the first time,
Maybe 2.
I'm going to keep track. Okay, this is going to be a first time.
Well,
where,
you're going to write this shit down?
Yeah, I want to know who gets it
Take
right, who
notes?
gets it wrong.
Okay, so let's just start. Let's start slowly.
Okay.
Okay, Bro Job or Meat Pocket? Which
Oh.
one is the fake band?
Bro Job or Meat Pocket?
Yep.
Which one is the fake?
Yeah. I'm
Give
starting
me
to
some
stop.
of that meat
Meat Pocket, you're saying it's fake? Okay.
I think
Courtney?
the other
because
one
I
is fake.
want Bro Job to be real.
I feel like that one is fake. I
What?
feel-
Bro Job's fake?
That's from your mind, yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say fake Bro Job, which is fantastic band name, but
Well, write your
I did.
write your score
I
down. Bro Job is a very real band.
Whoa.
Dude, they have this song. It's called Teeny Weeny. It has 2 million listens.
What?
On Spotify.
I wouldn't have thought this genre.
Come on, Courtney, get your fucking shit together. I listened to this whole album.
so it's Bro
Okay.
Meat is real.
No, Bro Job.
Bro Job, I mean. Yeah.
Meat Pocket is fake. We got to get to some of this. Courtney. First one. Just
gotta
a little
skip.
bit. Give me a little extra on the first one.
No.
Bro Job.
You
for
gotta
fuck's sake.
skip.
It's Bro Job for those.
All right.
I'd hold your purse. I would hold your purse all day while you were fucking jamming to that.
I would never be at that show.
Okay, which one is the fake band? The white stuff or cum sock?
Goodness.
You guys say it one more time, though.
One of these is a real band.
One of these is a real band. Well, I'm looking
I'll take
for
the white stuff because I want
white
cum
stuff
sock to be
or
real.
cum sock
God. Cum sock?
is what?
Fake?
I think it's fake as well.
Jeff?
Cum sock is real. Give me
Cum
that
sock
white
is real as a motherfucker.
I'm 2 for 2. This is my genre.
It is. It's my genre. I just said like, yeah.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Do
Okay.
you find that on YouTube, you guys?
Wow.
There's
Sounds like
19
my parrot.
tracks.
Wow.
And not just because I'm 2 for 2, but I will mention the last time, as I was listening to multiple episodes over the yesterday, Courtney and Will were getting a little full of themselves, saying, this is too easy. We know you too
I know
well
he
now."
changed it up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I went hard the other
I
way.
sent him a text yesterday saying, hey, they said you were they had you figured out. You need to come in hard today.
And so here's how hard I'm coming.
Ugh.
Jesus.
God, I couldn't help myself. All right, this is which one is fake? Dick dandruff in the snowy mountains, or anal wipes and a TP shortage? One of them is real, one of them is fake.
I feel like the TP.
Dick dandruff in the snowy mountains, or anal wipes and a TP shortage? Come at me.
TP shortage is real.
Come on, Will. You love these. You laughed inside. You're laughing inside, not
I don't.
outside.
No, he's not.
He's trying to breathe. Jeff, what do you think, man? Dick dandruff in the snowy mountains or anal wipes and the TP shortage?
I'm going with Dick dandruff being fake because I want the anal wipes to be real.
I'm going to say shortage TP fake.
All three of you guys.
No,
went-
wait. No, wait.
Then-
What did Courtney say?
She said,
I think that one's a real.
I think that one's real.
The
Oh, you guys-
TP shortage.
I'm not doing that because of her. I really do think that's real.
okay. Dick dandruff in the snowy mountains is a real band.
Yes.
A
Although
blue?
I'm disappointed.
So I was trying to think of something, and I was like, Dick dandruff is not a band. And then I found that.
I'm just surprised. Blues.
And it's blues.
Yeah, they're rad.
You sure it's not his?
No, yeah, like
It's not his name, Dick Dandruff.
Unless his parents hated him, I don't know.
Richard Dandruff, maybe.
Listen, it's good.
See, now I would listen to that.
You would listen to Dick dandruff in
Yes,
the
I
snowy
would.
mountains?
I think he got that fucked up. Nope. They're
Hey,
good.
they're from the Netherlands.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. I'm not.
I think it's his name.
Yeah, it's his fucking name.
All right.
All right, yeah, Dick dandruff.
All right, 3
Okay.
for 3.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, Courtney, let's see.
I don't want any more.
Oh, she was done after
I
3.
really was.
No,
Now it's time for
No, no,
Oh.
no. Semen smoothies or the squirts?
Come on.
Courtney. You can't say that after that. I mean, don't you see the humor right there?
I do. It's so stupid.
Which one is fake? Semen smoothies or the squirts?
The smoothies. I think that's from your brain.
Semen smoothies
see-
is from my brain
Yeah.
Semen smoothies are real. And the what?
and the squirts.
And the
Squirts is real. That should actually be the name: Semen Smoothie and the Squirts.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah,
should
you're
be
right.
one band.
This is squirts.
Oh. Oh, I would listen to this, man.
You would because this is a cover song.
Mom and Dad don't like me. They say I'm mean and rude. They try to make me a good little
Yeah, the squirts. Okay, that was too easy. That one was easy.
Wait,
Right.
did we get that right?
I
You're the
did.
one keeping score.
I said the other one was from your brain.
I'm 3 for 4.
Come on now. I don't want to do another one.
No, we're doing another one. We have 3 more.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
See, even Jeff was like, oh,
I'm gonna give you a hint, Courtney.
no.
The song is called "It Won't Get Any Better." So, stinky fingers or prolapse assholes? Which one is
Whoa.
fake?
I know the second one is fake.
yeah,
You won't even say the words.
Yep.
It's fake.
I think prolapse is real.
Nice.
It should be. It really should be.
Oh.
It's a real thing that happened. This is stinky fingers, you guys. They're good.
Yeah, but sticky Fingers is the Rolling Stones album.
But this is Stinky.
Oh, I'm aware of that.
You listen to Stinky Fingers, Courtney. You
I
like
would.
the
I just don't understand. Like, I didn't know that there was a whole genre of nasty names.
All right. Speaking of that, teen pussy fuckers or old man balls? Which one is fake?
I give up.
I told you this one's wild.
Oh, sorry guys.
Oh my god. Teen pussy fuckers or old man balls? Which one is
Balls
fake?
is real.
Old man balls is real.
You guys are all wrong.
Wow.
Teen pussy fuckers is a real band,
Wow.
and they sound like this. This song's called "Fisted on a Dance Floor." You can find it on YouTube. No dislikes.
Wow.
How much longer should we listen?
I
to?
really want to stop.
All right. I only have one more.
Good God.
This one's
But of legal age. I'm going to add that to the last name.
all right. So here we go. Last one, you guys. I want to say, this is what happens when you challenge me.
I didn't.
You did, clearly. And this one's for you, Courtney. Last one for today. Doe eyes or sufficient thrust? Sick, huh?
Sufficient thrust.
One more time, please.
Doe eyes, you know, like when a girl is, or whomever is sucking your dick and then like looks up at you and they get the doe eyes. Right?
I wasn't.
Actually, I think it's a deer.
Well, doe a deer,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Doe eyes or sufficient thrust?
I'm
The
gonna
second
go.
one is fake. I don't know. I'm just
Second one's
over it.
fake.
I'll take sufficient thrust to be real.
Sufficient thrust is not a band name.
Ah,
It should be, dude. It
we
really
got
should be.
one.
So doe eyes. All right, here's the deal, man. There's two of them, okay, on
Oh.
Spotify. One is spelled Deau eyes. It sounds like this is a song called "Twist My Hair."
Oh, you could even put some Cajun on that.
I'm gonna skip to the middle. Really weird. Okay, right. So
Okay.
it almost feels like do eyes, like doe, like two or something, right? But then there's another band on Spotify called Doe-Eye, Doei. This is her song called Shattered. We do the same thing as skip ahead. I can see you like
Yeah, I don't mind that.
grooving to this.
I don't mind it.
All right, well that was it. Fake bands.
All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Wrong
Slide.
I told you it was fucking royal. This.
But you did well, my friend.
Okay, so this week we had Bro Job, Meat Pocket, The White Stuff, Cum Sock, Dick Dandruff and the Snowy Mountains, and the Anal Wipes with the TP shortage, Semen Smoothies, The Squirt, Stingy Fingers, Prolapse Assholes, Teen Pussy Fuckers, Old Man Balls, Doe Eyes, Sufficient Thrust. Thank you
And
very much.
I got one right.
And Google is going to fucking shut me down for
Yeah.
Googling all those fucking things.
That is nuts.
It's
We should have
crazy.
shut you down a long time ago.
Dude, I don't know
That's right.
why. I don't know why they're still on there. Like
Semen Slurpees is just nuts.
Smoothies.
it's
Smoothie.
smoothies, dude.
Slurpees. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck, yeah. Okay, so what do you think? We play another song
Yeah,
and then get into some, maybe you're going to do something serious.
probably.
All right, this song's Ginger.
One another flag of segregation, a nation of determination. We're different races, and you make big. How the will never rooted in your constitution. Have you ever wondered why so much people hate? Your words will come to this
Okay, that was Ginger with their song Under the Flag. They are a 5-piece band, melodic hardcore band in the vein of A Wilhelm Scream, Rise Against, and Much the Same. They say they played their first show back in April 2011 with Santa Cruz legends Craig's brother in a squat in Paris. Their album was written, quite frankly, in a few months, they'd say back in 2009, but they were all super inspired and had time when they had time for music, and now they have kids instead. So they are all from Paris, but their lead guitar player lives in Montreal. So yeah, that is the band Ginger, and we will put the links to all of their
They're shredding.
information.
Yeah.
And on Bandcamp too. I didn't see them.
Yeah,
on
they said
Spotify.
mainly Facebook and Bandcamp.
What is Bandcamp? I thought that's how you create your music.
No. You're thinking GarageBand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Bandcamp is just like a Spotify, whatever, but it's more. You don't have to pay for it.
Oh.
You know, it's free to upload your music on whatever, and then people can pay you for it directly instead of Spotify giving you nothing ever.
Yeah.
Which is a cooler way to do it, but they're definitely worth fucking checking out.
Yeah, they
Clearly,
are.
you
Yeah.
just fucking heard that, right?
Right.
And then they said like they're like Much the Same, and that's a band that does not get enough love in my mind. Much the Same fucking rips, dude.
Now the Wilhelm Scream.
Yep.
Okay, so you know what that's all about.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's a band.
That is one of the bands, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck, dude, their new album is the shit.
I should probably be edited out of this. I'm on a punk show, and
You don't know.
I need to be.
You're asking the hard-hitting questions.
You're asking
Yeah.
the questions, and maybe someone out there, like, this is a podcast for new music, right? So
Yeah.
if people have never heard of Wilhelm Scream, boom, you just brought it up. You know?
Okay,
It
all
works.
right.
This is working.
This is all working.
Now it's time for
Sport News segment.
All right. So this week, I saw you. If you've listened to the podcast at all, you know I really enjoy Gary Vee. And this week he posted about if you are like kind of questioning why you're here and like what are you supposed to be doing and all those kind of things. He recommended going to volunteer at what do you call that? Like a live-in nursing facility. And you know, donating a day of your life, because he said that the biggest thing that you should be fearful of is regret. And so going and seeing people and talking to them and just learning about their lives and stuff, and hearing about like their regrets, because you know, you hear about deathbed, you know, regrets and those kind of things, and you don't want to have any of those. And so it was interesting because when he was saying that, I realized that I had done that when I went to Florida and saw my grandparents. And when you don't live around somebody and you go see them after a couple of years, you see differences that your family who lives around the person, they don't see it in the same way.
Yeah.
Right.
So just seeing them in a different level, to where, like, you know, 2 years before they were a little bit more outgoing, they could have clearer thoughts and those kind of things. So just kind of seeing the, you know, normal process of life, but it also is really sad. And then just kind of, it did help me to see like, oh my gosh, you know, this is where my grandma's living, and those kind of things. And like, how do you want your life to be, and how, like, kind of doing that. So I had already done that, which was crazy. I didn't know that I was already doing that. But when he said that, I was like, oh yeah, because I came back and I was like, man, like, what do I want to do before I get to my grandparents' age, to the point to where like you can't do the things that you want to do. You know what I mean? And it was interesting because on Saturday Night Live, Sunday Morning News, it was talking about the World Food Kitchen. And that guy who is right now is in the Ukraine and passing out food. During the pandemic, he was in downtown New York City passing out food and those kind of things. And so it's like one of the biggest things that I don't want to live in regret is that I wasted my life. Like, I don't want to go back and be like, oh yeah, I just only did stuff for myself. Like, I heard one time that like there was this really rich guy. I cannot remember. It wasn't Vanderbilt. Maybe. I don't know. But there was this one guy who made so much wealth so that he could live on like 1% himself. And then he gave the rest away. And like
Howard Hughes?
I don't know. It was not him.
No.
I will accept 99% of your money.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
getting to the point to where like, yes, you can have the like, I want to go travel. We've already talked about that. But part of my life, I really do want to give back and make the world a better place as much as I'm able to. And one of the things that when I was kind of like thinking about volunteering, I was getting down on myself because right now I don't have a lot of time to give. And a lot of people think that if you're volunteering and like ways to make a difference, that's kind of one of the only things, but there's totally not. So I started going through this is what I did in my internal thing, and I'm just sharing, because if you're feeling the same way, like, how can I really fucking make a difference in this world? It feels so like gray areas and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, you can donate your time if you have it, but if you don't have it, you can donate your money. You can vote with your dollars. Every purchase is a vote, more so than voting.
Yeah, 100%.
But you still do need to vote in your local and state elections, as well as your national elections. Also, like, if there's a cause in your community that you can tell that like not a lot of people know about, just spreading awareness. However, that's a lot of the things that like just spreading awareness alone isn't great, but it is something that you can do if it's like you can't go and volunteer. Give money and then spread awareness, right? And then also be aware of the consequences of the thing that you're saying. So right now, like, everybody's talking about like Roe versus Wade, all that kind of stuff.
Which is wild.
But here's the thing.
Wild.
So I'm not going to go into it because I think that everyone knows kind of where we stand on those things.
Yeah, we decided a long time ago to try to steer away from political things, because we're
as a woman who, is very concerned about this thing, I have a hard time when people put a firm stand on saying that you can or cannot do anything, but then they also don't go and volunteer at the foster centers and help the children that are already there. So I do not think that that is something that you should be able to do, say that whatever. But
and that's what the vaccine people were saying too. Like, the anti-vaxxers, like, you can't force me to put something in my body.
So
things go both ways.
Then it's very interesting how then they're trying to force other things. But here's the thing,
right?
Be aware of the consequences of everything that you're doing. Just like what we talked about at the beginning of this series of this episode, where the person took balloons on a yacht. Okay, cool. But when you break those balloons and they go into the ocean and they cause, pollution, that's shitty, and there's consequences to that. Yeah. But also another thing is to really support small businesses. I talk about this a lot because large corporations, like, we hear a lot about the large corporations, but they're not the majority of the businesses in our country when we're talking about the United States of America. Most businesses are small businesses. Most people in America who are employed by people like me and Jeb and everyone who's listening who's a small business owner. So those are the things that you can actually make a difference when you feel like overwhelmed and you feel like you can't make a difference. That's not true. It's just a matter of like doing that, and then also just taking stock in like where you're at, where you want to be, so that you don't have regret in your life.
Well
Look
said.
at you, Courtney.
That was
Wow.
good. That was good.
Take some note.
That was a good segment right
And
there.
that, like I said, just me thinking internally today.
Sportney's
this week.
soapbox, dude.
That was
Not
good.
bad though.
Yeah.
I love you.
Thank you.
was very good.
I think we play one more song. We're gonna just close it out. We got question of the week that we didn't hit. I got some bad news, and then I've got a funny animal video to end it. What do you guys think?
Yeah. So you wanted to play the Go Nuts?
Okay, so I'm glad that you brought that up right now, because I do not see that as a song.
So then, yeah, they did say Go Nuts.
Just Go Nuts.
Yay!
So then
Good.
the song that I pick is from Dungeon Days is God is a Black Angry Woman.
Ooh.
You caught by surprise, shaking your head but you're nodding your eyes. Yes, it's back. It's time to react. Where you are, making deals with the alien, signing blood and sending you go no. effect, it's hard to react when you are putting blame on smaller fish. Don't feel the pain, you'll never get tired of this. All you know is made of gold. Don't run too hard before you get told you will fall to the ground into a nowhere-wielding sound. Someone speaking out the truth from above.
All right, Dungeon Days.
Wow.
God is a black angry woman.
From
like it.
Copenhagen.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. I love how on this podcast we've had bands from all over the entire fucking world.
I know.
It is so shocking to me. Like punk rock
Amazing.
band is a unifier.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
You know,
Yeah.
like the same people like in Amsterdam are the same as Brazil and
Right.
Colombia and Italy and fucking
Like-minded
China. All over the world. With India, we've had the whole world. We've had bands
Yeah.
on this podcast,
Yep.
and it is excellent.
Absolutely.
And I'm super stoked on it, and that's why I'm not quitting this podcast. But we are going to not do it as
Bad
much.
news. Is this the bad news?
This is the bad news.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
We started this podcast during the COVID times when we just want to see each other, and then also like just do something, music related, whatever. But now that it's not, I'm so busy. I have 2 bands,
A family.
a family, a business.
Yeah.
I have the podcast that takes every Sunday and then some extra to do editing and booking bands and stuff. And I don't think that we're doing justice to the bands that come on.
And for you guys.
Well, I think for the bands that come on that like are trying to promote something and we do it like 3 weeks after.
Like we post it too late.
like, oh, the tour is done that we were supposed to. It's just,
Plus, the listeners need a break. Plus, the listeners, they don't need.
that ain't the thing.
They need a break.
No,
want
I think
more.
it's sound for the listeners. Here's the deal, man. We are not quitting. We just passed the 2-year mark.
I
ladies and
cannot
gentlemen.
believe
Yes.
that.
We started the first week of May
Yeah.
2020.
We probably all need to get a tattoo for that too.
It's been
Yeah.
wild. and
Everybody needs to get their own
we've had some great
individual
times.
one.
So here's the thing. We're not quitting. We're just going to go down to like half of what we're doing.
Right.
Maybe like
A couple a
1%.
month.
1%.
A couple a month instead of 4 a month. Or
Maybe.
like every Sunday just isn't going to happen anymore. I just can't keep up.
Right.
And as my albums come out, I'm going to have to be playing shows and out supporting the albums. And I just won't have the time. Yeah. So I just
Okay.
want to just go to a little bit more of a lax. Let's do it when we can. And then also it helps build up like some content and stuff too, instead of, phoning it in, so we'll have better content, do it a couple times a month. Maybe we go longer
Ladies and
or
gentlemen.
split them in half.
I don't know about longer.
I-
Ladies
never
and gentlemen,
heard of
it has been a privilege honoring you left, right, forward, right. And it's.
What?
Oh, well,
2 years.
I was trying to do like the salute, the 21 gun salute,
Oh, I got you.
like
got
saying
you.
goodbye.
Yeah, but we're not saying goodbye. We're just saying, hey, every Monday, it's not going to happen. That's what we're saying. Maybe it's a Wednesdays. You're going to get one. We're going to keep doing it.
I'm gonna try
It's
to
just
be
gonna-
a little bit more like we're gonna try to do it twice a month. That's kind of what we're
Twice a month is what we're shooting for.
That is what we're
every
shooting
Sunday
for.
is hard, so like twice a month we're going to do it. Maybe you'll get 2 in a row. Maybe you'll just
Right.
you miss a couple weeks. It's going to be what it is.
So just
At
keep
least
an
for now.
eye. Just keep an eye on the when especially if you're listening through Apple, it just tells you when new episodes are coming in. Just watch out for that.
Watch out for it. That's it.
Or
that was the bad
subscribe.
news, and that's not so bad,
Subscribe
right?
so that you get notified. That's it.
Yeah,
There
like,
you go.
subscribe, do the things. So that's it. That was our bad news. I know. Just gonna go a
And
little
then
easier.
for the Sounds Like Nonsense Tattoo Roulette, the group, we're gonna have to.
We have to come up with something. So
We're
the
gonna have to
tattoo
go down the-
roulette, man, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Next week we're live.
That is for our personal.
Live
Sounds
at
like
Heart
nonsense
and Dagger for some really cool tattoos that Will and Courtney have to get.
That's right.
And we have some other friends coming in too. Also, we'll get a little ink, and we always have laughs when we're in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do we
Chad,
have to
you gonna
do
get
that
another
every
tattoo?
month? Am I getting one?
Yeah.
No.
I doubt it.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always.
Something for the 2-year anniversary.
I'm
Come on.
easily talked into things, but no.
Yeah, you need to. You need to. You
Yeah,
need
but
to
you're not
settle.
drunk right now, so.
You need to settle.
Yeah, we'll see how she goes.
Okay.
But I do have some other friends, and whatever. That maybe we have some like popping guests. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. But we're gonna do that next week, and that's episode number 83. You guys. We did not do question of the week.
Okay.
Go first, Courtney.
I will go first because I know mine right off the top of my head. Remember, the question of the week was what famous person did you like kind of biff it in front of? And so mine, I think I may have already
And
alluded.
it's like musical or like
musical,
just
whatever.
any famous person?
Any person that has
Okay.
some level of fame
Okay.
or that's famous to you.
Right.
So I may have already kind of alluded to this one, but we got backstage passes to Foo Fighters, and we were on the side of the stage, like up real front, but like on the side to where like we could see Dave and Nate if we were on one way, and Pat, and then if you were on the other side, you could see the guitar player. Oh my God, what is Chris? But no matter what, I could not see the backup singers, and I could not see the keyboard player. At that point, I had no idea Foo Fighters had a keyboard player. I didn't know that was a thing. I just thought it was, like the last time I'd seen like a picture of them, like it, whatever. So we're like second night in. We had lots of drinks, and we were about to leave and go hang out
After the show.
after the show. So this guy's hanging out with us, and Todd's like, "Hey, what's going on?" and like super friendly with him because like he knows them. And I was like, "Oh, rad." And I was like, "Oh, what do you play?" And he's like, "The keyboards." And I was like, "What
No.
the what?
No.
Okay, then tell me how it happened."
Oh, dude. Courtney's like just fired up. She's in that 20% mode.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm like, oh, she's just fired up. We've been 3 nights there, 2 nights at the show.
In New Orleans.
Just being treated
So kind.
overly kind by the Foo Fighters, and just their full family guests. It really, really amazing experience. We're backstage after their second show. We're going to go to a burlesque club in downtown New Orleans. Rad. This guy, according to Courtney, is hanging out with us. And she's like, "What do you do?" And he's like, "Well, I'm a musician." She's like, "No shit. What band do you play in?"
Oh,
And he's like, "Foo Fighters."
oh, wow. Oh, wow.
No, I did ask him. I was like, "What do you play?" And he's like, "The keyboard." And I was like, "Oh, what band?" And he just looked at me like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And I just was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't."
In the foyer of our house, we have a photo of us hanging out, and there's the arm that's taking the photo, and that is Remy.
Yes, that is right. So
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm a ding dong.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Okay, Will, you're up.
This is quick, easy. I was a young kid. We were in Los Angeles, pizza joint, and I sat down. I looked over and went, "That woman is gorgeous." And I turned to my friends and said, "That's Michelle Pfeiffer." She kindly had panic eyes, got her child up, put it in bags, and was off. I couldn't believe it. I can't believe my mouth did that. I was like, Michelle Pfeiffer!
Just sold you out.
She just was quiet, trying to have a nice little pizza lunch with her son, and I fucked it up.
Would you wait? Were you trying to be quiet?
Oh, I was, but it didn't come out quiet at all. I did this. "Hey guys, that's Michelle fucking Pfeiffer. That's Catwoman."
Wait, hold on.
Woman out of all the
other things,
Yeah.
yeah.
What,
right.
Jeff?
Will, were you able to identify, does she, because the rumor is she takes a little bite of pizza and then a little bit of the crust with each bite. Is that accurate?
I do not know. It was Michelle motherfucking Pfeiffer, white gold.
That's what I
Anybody
do, though,
can
Jeff.
confirm that, please email us.
All right. Yes, I will take a
That's
look.
fucking random. But
She was
I
really
do
not
like
happy,
that.
though. She was like, "Why? I just wanted to hang out."
Yeah.
And I felt
Did
bad.
she-
I really was trying to whisper, "That's Michelle Pfeiffer." Who? Michelle Pfeiffer.
What's the actress, Forrest Gump's mom?
Sally
Oh,
Fields.
Sally Field.
I
yeah.
had lunch next to her one time in Santa Barbara.
And you did not do that.
No, I didn't, but she gave me the look that was like, "Don't do it." Like we sat right. It was a bench seating
It's
at a
so
sandwich
small
shop.
in that shop.
So small, and I sat down and I got my sandwich, and there was fucking mustard on it. I was having a moment, and I was like, "God damn it!" And I looked at her, and she was sitting there, and I was like, "Oh, that's America's mom sitting right next to me." And then and she looked at me like, don't you fucking say one word right now. You eat that fucking mustard sandwich. And I said, yes, ma'am. And I just ate that sandwich.
I'm so sorry because I know we're leaving, but I want to say one more I did.
Yeah.
I was very drunk, and I didn't want to do this at all. I really didn't. I was going to let this man enjoy himself and everything. And after he had his dinner, I didn't touch him or talk to him or do anything like that. And I was at the Maverick Saloon, which is next to this restaurant, and I said, oh, my God, he's passing me. Okay. And I'm just hammering. I go, Steven?
Spielberg?
Yep. And he goes, no, not at all. No. No. He shook my hand, but said,
He was just there a couple weeks ago.
okay. But I went, Steven?
Yeah, this was a couple weeks ago.
This wasn't a couple
No,
weeks
this is a couple of years ago.
Okay.
But he went, not at all. Nope. Shook my hand, and I just kept walking.
Yeah, he wasn't having it.
But he was very nice. He shook my hand.
That's interesting. That's two.
Well, he must live here, like regularly.
All right, maybe Jeff.
Brian Posehn.
Oh yeah.
I was
How could you
outside of-
possibly fucking biff that? He's so rad, seeming.
I was outside of Good Night a few months ago when I just saw him. My buddy was there, and my buddy he did the initial biff, and I should have recovered it because Brian Posehn was wearing a Rush shirt, and my buddy made a comment, and it just kind of fell dead. I should have jumped in with the Wicked Scepter comment.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Wicked Scepter. I saw them live.
What?
Santa Monica. Yeah, Santa Monica Pier is there was a shit show, an event.
I think they only did one. I don't think
No, they tried for the second year, I think.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was Tenacious D through it, Santa Monica Pier. It was Comedy Music Fest, and it was Mr. Show Live featuring Wicked Scepter.
Wow.
Yeah, and they had to quit their set short because Adam motherfucking Sandler came with his Scooby-Dooby-Doo thing, whatever, and like you could not hear. I was furious. The whole festival was a shit show and garbage. And then like finally I'm like, it's Mr. Show, Wicked Scepter, the whole thing. They're doing a full live show.
with like big puppets and
Right.
stuff.
Oh, dude, I was like, yes, this is what I want.
You couldn't hear a word.
And then fucking Scooby-Dooby-Doo singing about fucking Hanukkah or whatever behind us overtook the whole fucking thing. I was fucking livid.
a
Fuck
lot of
that
people
guy.
a lot of people were just because of the sound, like they just didn't think things through of the timing and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
they
so,
did not. That did not
Yeah,
last. That
yeah.
was good idea gone bad.
I think I went to that festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy and I
Oh
skipped
fuck!
out
Yes,
No,
you
we
did.
saw you there.
Yes,
Oh
and
my
you got
God.
in. You got into the one where like you
Sarah
went.
Silverman and fucking Dimitri
Yeah.
Martin. You couldn't
No,
even get in. Yeah,
But
yeah.
also there was that one little tent that you got in, and it was like a joke by a famous person, right? Who?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't even remember anymore. We went and got barbecue down there. That was.
I
a
totally
disappointment,
remembered that
too.
now. You're an hour in the beer line. It was like just a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
Great
you were
idea,
there.
though.
It was a great idea.
All right,
Yeah, with
mine.
music and comedy.
Oh, you're giving up, Will?
Oh,
Fucking hammered, dude.
Okay, see, that's what it
I'm
was.
in New Orleans. Foo Fighters backstage.
I guess I'll have a glass of water.
I guess. Thank you for all the bands that came on this week. Thank you guys for being here. We're gonna see you soon. Tattoo fucking roulette live in person next week. Getting them done.
All right.
Final thoughts, you guys.
Oh, thank you so much for the Venomous Pinks for coming on. I cannot wait to see you live.
Yes, we're going
and
to.
thank you for all of the bands that we played. Thank
Dungeon
you so
Days.
much. Yes.
Yes, very good.
And Ginger, and thank you for submitting.
Yeah. All right. Will, final thoughts?
I concur with all that, and I thank you guys very much. I can't wait for the summer, and I can't wait for my first mosquito bite so that I can complain about it.
I already got one on the back of my neck.
All right.
Jeff.
Everybody have a great week. Be safe out there. Do something nice for someone else.
That's right.
Like
Okay.
visit a strip joint.
What?
What?
All right.
That counts.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. Really, actually, all the fake bands that didn't know they were going to be a part of it. We appreciate you too. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to make fun of you. I love you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else, Courtney? Fuck Riley. Stay off my socks.
Oh, I might be getting an armpit tattoo. That is happening.
Oh,
What?
Rotisserie chicken armpit tattoo.
I don't know.
Wow. See you later, guys.
Deuces.
That was perfect.
wow.